Come on, everybody, let's start the show. A quick ahoy hoy and away we'll go. Richard's got a minifig and Flynn's got a pin. The gang's all here and it's time to begin. TrickyBricks roll call. Moto, Holly, Kara, and sometimes Blair, Clicky, Logan, Ms. Thing and Angela, and Thunderman Ho! Now you're here to grab your bricks and let's go to the TrickyBricks Build and Chat show!
We're just joshing you.
Yeah, haha.
The mic
Kidding.
was working.
No mic. We had to. We had to do that.
We got the mic on the last show.
We did. Just kidding. Hi, everybody. How's it going? I mean, we had to, right? Like, how could we not? But how's it going, everybody? Happy Sunday. Oh, my goodness. I can't even believe
It is Sunday.
it's the last show. It's Sunday, and it's the last show. This is crazy.
Well,
There, I gotta
lest
lower
it
this.
be
Woo.
the slightest bit sad, we can just say there are going to be specials, maybe after-school specials. Very special ones.
Very special specials. There
It's
we go.
true.
How about that? There. Haha, look at that. We got to do a little bit. But hey, anyway, we've got a bunch of people in the green room right now.
We sure do. And for one of them, the green room is green even.
Yeah, plus, not only do we have people in the green room, but we have some people in the green room who can only be here for a few minutes. So we're going to, like, get moving. Yes, Chris Chalice, we're going to do Christmas specials, just like in the UK. So
It'll be us, the Wizard of Oz, and
the
Rudolph
Sound
the
of
Red-Nosed
Music.
Reindeer.
Someone,
Logan, come up here. Someone is very excited about cookies because there's special cookies.
And
today.
Blair is here. Hi, Blair. See, it is
Hey, Blair.
sometimes Blair. He's driving home from Scareback. This is amazing. Okay, hey, so let's get some people on here. So, from the middle left-hand side of the United States, it's Moto. Hi, Moto.
He's pixelated.
The only thing we didn't do was the stop motion thing, so I figured I'd throw that in.
I know.
It's Moto coming in genuine 320 by 240.
I almost, and you know, I forgot I was gonna leave our mic on during the intro and be like, "Do you think they can hear us?" Which is what we did on our very first show. So stupid.
Yeah, there you go.
So, and we've got from across the bay,
It's Minifigchick.
it's Minifigchick. Hey, how's it going?
Blair says he will pull over if you send him the link.
Oh my goodness!
No
I
way,
will
wow.
absolutely do that. But I gotta do you still have your same email? I hope. I'm assuming that you do.
I'll forward it to him so you guys can keep talking.
Blair's in dad mode. He's
Yes,
like, if I
please.
have
That
to-
would be awesome.
If
'Cause
I
I-
have to pull this car over.
Well, I was afraid to ask because I know that there's like all these rules, so I didn't want to make anybody like push in the rules.
Check your
And-
email, Blair.
Anywho, so yeah, he may not want to give his email out on air. I have it though.
Nope.
If it's the same,
I already
one.
sent it. I sent
Oh,
it.
you already sent it. Okay, very good.
Okay,
Nice.
great.
All right, and also from the Pacific Northwest, it's Holly.
Ahoy, everyone.
Hi, ahoy, hoy.
Holly.
How you doing?
Good. I'm
Good,
ready.
good. You ready?
Do it.
Well, we have a very special guest also from the Pacific Northwest, y'all.
One of your neighbors, Holly.
Hey, Jeff. One of your neighbors and one of our partners in crime.
Yano.
It's Yano. Hi, Yano.
Hi, good to be here.
Oh, it's good
Wow,
to have
Yano,
you.
that is the most punk tricky lug
Yeah, you
shirt.
got
No
the.
kidding.
Oh yeah.
What is it? Was it like
Oh.
you use bleach or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little
bleach
bleach
spatter.
drizzle.
Well, remember
Yep.
back in the day, I bleached my jeans and then they would be good for about 2 washings before they would completely
just fall apart.
shred.
Oh my
I
goodness.
was gonna wear. I actually was just about to put my tricky lug shirt on, just like everyone else. But then this was sitting on top of the pile, and it actually has, like, for this. This
Yes.
actually has more sentimental value between.
Yes, I
Yeah.
understand. And right now we have who they cannot join us for very long, so I'm going to pop them in all the way from Denmark at Scareback. 2 of our guests from on several episodes.
Yep.
It's Cranky and Set to Build. Hello.
There we go.
Wait, are you officially cranky to build now? Is that
Yeah.
is that
I think it's set to be cranky.
set to be cranky? I'm ready for that one. There you go. How y'all doing?
We're doing great.
We're great.
We're tired.
Yeah.
I
Lots of
bet.
talking, losing our voices.
Are you calling from one of those famous cabins at Scareback?
No, this is a cabin. But yeah,
It's
Yeah,
a
but
slightly
nice
love
here,
your wood paneling.
slightly
is
further away
very
cabin.
lovely.
on
and
the island of Romo.
And not to be outdone from Denmark, a very special. You guys, sometimes Blair is here.
Oh,
There you go.
Hey.
I love that you just have that on you. That's amazing.
Oh, super cyber.
True convention fashion right here. Yeah. And I got my my swag, little Star Wars
Cool.
25th.
Cool.
Wow, you should win an award just for the nose fitting right there.
Oh.
Really amazing.
That's really cool.
I hear
Is that a
that
legal connection to your nose?
I mean, eventually it becomes Lego compatible, right? It leaves a nice little dent there.
I mean, he wears this for. Don't make fun of his sleep apnea device, guys. He really needs that.
We're all familiar with that, right? You lean on a piece long enough and you got that nice stud indent in your fingers or your elbows.
It's so great to see you.
Good to see you all too. I have to get back on the road, but I wanted to say it's been an amazing journey, and I wouldn't necessarily be here without so many of you wonderful people in my life, and out there in the comments and the chat, and we went through, heck and back together, along this long road.
I remember you showing up on air with your total gas mask on.
Yeah, right. Yeah. When during the evacuations and COVID and a million different things, right? So I want to say I love you all. I'm going to hit the road. I'm going to keep the video rolling. So
All right.
keep on bricking. We'll see you on those holiday specials. Hopefully just as good, if not better, than the Star Wars holiday special.
It's a high bar. It's a high bar.
Mwah. Love to you all.
Bye, Blair.
Love you, Blair.
too.
Bye.
Tricky fam.
Wow. I didn't think that was going to be possible. I'm sorry, y'all. It's funny. I know y'all are used to this, but I just to be very real right now, I was talking with Monica this morning, and there was a lot of times during the pandemic where I had yet to have been properly medicated and gone to therapy and many other things, and I cried a lot. It was a hard time. And ever since I went on my meds, it's actually been very difficult for me to cry anymore. It's just not a thing that happens. Just because of the way that it kind of flattens me out a little bit, but and I didn't think I would today, but seeing Blair just really kind of.
Well, I'm happy to see happy tears, Flynn.
Sorry, guys.
We came across a picture today of mid-pandemic, the depths of the pandemic. We were having forest fires outside. Everything was on fire. And Flynn's hair was so long that he had taken to wearing black t-shirts as a head wrap.
I had to cut the bottom,
thing.
not the whole t-shirt, not like Grey Garden style. It was just more like a headband made from a piece of a t-shirt.
Well, and to make it a true build and chat, I'm going to go and get our coffee.
Very good. Very good. Yeah.
Can we turn it into a drinking game? You have to take a sip of coffee anytime someone tears up.
Yes.
I like it.
Oh, no.
We'll be welcome.
Oh my goodness. And just so many. Hey, Dan is here. Hi, Dan Bakken. But gosh, hey, you know what? While we are while we're here, let's do pins. It's pin time. And I know that some of our guests have just gotten new pins that they're very excited about to share. So, Cara, I think you have to go first. Morning, Jake. Hey Jake, if you want to pop on, I'm happy to send you the link. You just let me know. But hey, let's let Cara go first because she's the queen of links and the queen of pins.
That's
so
true. That's
she
true.
started it all. It's all your fault.
It's true. I was the enabler who got Flynn and Richard started, so it's all my fault. In honor of today, this is just a happy group of friends.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a great pin. Very cool. All right, Holly.
I had to change my pen once I saw who was here, but I got another cranky pin.
Oh, cute.
Showing the love.
Very cute.
Well, on
Very
this
good.
end, Holly, you're pixelated like in our first episode.
I know you're looking like our first
Perfect.
episode. Yes.
All back.
And Yano.
So I've shown a lot of pirate pins here over the years, and I think this is the first pin that I ever shared because it's my favorite because it's glow in the dark rhinestones.
Oh yes, we have that one too. That's right.
Well, I'm pretty sure I showed this off, and then y'all were like, "Oh, I have to track that down."
Yes, and we did. Yes, of course.
So,
and I think I got it. I actually think I ended up getting it in a pin trade at the
oh,
park.
nice.
Yeah, very nice.
This is most of the pins that I've.
That hat is sweet. Is that from? That must be from the park, right?
Yep, totally.
I have never seen one of those.
Yeah, it's been retired a while.
That's pretty awesome.
Wow.
All right, Johnny and Catherine. Sorry, set
Want me
to
to
be
go?
cranky.
Yeah,
Okay. So this is my new acquisition.
Oh,
This is an official Lego Dots pin.
it's a what?
It's a Lego Dots pin. It's a Lego
It's
pin.
so good.
Oh my
I didn't know
gosh.
this existed until this morning,
I didn't either. It's giving me Tiki Room vibes.
but I thought it was awesome, so I bought it.
That is
I
awesome.
need
It is absolutely awesome.
And I got both of these today. Unofficial Lego.
Oh,
Got a
You have a
Blacktron and
green one.
M-Tron.
A Blacktron and M-Tron.
Yeah, I couldn't pick one.
Those
Very
are
nice.
Great. I see why.
Very nice. All right. And Moto, where are we going today?
We're going back to the beginning with a convention badge brick.
Oh,
yay.
that's awesome.
So there you go. I don't often wear the convention badges, but you know,
That's
this brings
awesome.
back good memories. I figured I'd end on a good old convention badge brick, TrickyBricks stuff.
Yeah.
And
Tricky
Moto,
Bricks
what is
Absolutely.
the color of that bottom brick there?
Coral.
Coral.
If you could play the GIF one more time. Coral.
I know. I was trying to find it. I was like unable, which
Well,
is sad.
Well, it tells you how long we were on that The Walking Dead was, huge memes, right?
I know.
And Coral is so far from Carl.
And then the world just became like The Walking Dead, and we had to start a show. So there you go. But hey, it's our turn.
Okay.
You ready?
Oh, I do. Let's see here. One of my favorite ones, and it's big. It's going to pull my whole T-shirt down here.
Jeez.
Storytellers Cafe.
Oh yes, our
With Chip and Dale.
favorite hotel restaurant at the one. Now I have one. I was like, I have so many at this point, and I wasn't sure like what I was going to do, but this one really kind of says it all. If you know the Disney ride, you'll know who this is.
It's Pee Wee Herman.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Is that the Star Tours thing?
Yes, it's Pee-wee
Yeah.
as the Star Wars robot Captain Rex, and he was so great in that. And then they unfortunately pulled his voice off of it, which was so sad.
Oh.
But then they replaced him with C-3PO, the gayest robot in the universe. So I was okay with that. But still, he was a classic. And I'll tell you, pretty much, if you've ridden Star Tours when he was the host, you'll have an idea of what it was like sitting next to me running this show for like the first 4 years.
I can tell you it's true.
Oh no, we're veering off course.
it's nice for all of you who are used to streaming. Isn't it nice that the frame only is from like here to here?
Too much.
We might have been wearing loungewear for a lot of the show. So you only see from here. We were wearing pants, but loungewear.
It still reminds me of one of the first times I ever met. I had met Boone. I'd seen his YouTube show a couple of times, and when I met him in person, one of the first things I said, "You do wear pants." He was so nice. Back. I was like, "Well, you never know."
And of course, everybody, now is the time to say hi, so you can populate that guest list here. Like I'm on the YouTube channel, and right now, participants is only showing us. Like, here's your participants. It's you. Have fun. But it's still doing that, which is Whoa, woo! There we go.
Well, we know
it's catching up. I think
we know that the people who are on the screen right now are definitely here.
Yes. Sorry, it's being weird. Like there it is. Now it's filling up. I see it now. Very good. Oh my goodness, everybody!
We got 59 people watching right now in our little Lego rooms.
Y'all, look at this. That's awesome.
Cybernetic Pigeon Productions. That's great.
It'd be funny if this,
you know what? Sorry, before we say hi to everybody, there's another person in the green room. Somebody who has been very integral to this show, mostly backstage and sometimes on stage, but like a huge support system for not only the show, but like me as a human and probably several of us as humans along the way. It's Monica Berry. Hi, Monica. It's good to see you.
I was all like set up to join like before the show started, but I just forgot to push that one button.
The join button. Yeah, that's the important one.
Well, we've all
I do have a pin.
I've done it too. Ooh. We've actually started the show before and not realized we hadn't hit, because at a certain point, StreamYard went from like you just pressed the button and it would start to it would be you'd press the button and be like, are you sure you want to start? And it screwed me up a few times, and I did like start the show and we're like, hey everybody, how's it going? And then Moto and Kara and Ollie are backstage like, you're not live right now. I went through like the whole thing. Oh my goodness, because we're ridiculous. But anyway, you were saying, Monica, sorry to interrupt.
My pin. It's
yes, your pin. Special. Yay! There you go.
Very cute.
Hey, Oswald, how's it going?
And of course, Clicky, who's been so helpful pulling focus for us the entire time of the entire show.
Oh yes, he was so helpful. It was like I didn't have to do anything at all. I got to relax,
but
I got to do nothing.
And the Clicky pin has been on national television, viewed by millions of people aside from YouTube,
which is kind of amazing. Yes, yes. Besides the tens of people on YouTube who saw it.
You'll need to do the names before they depopulate.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to do that now. Hopping over. I got to go to a whole other screen. Wow, it's going to be a long one today. Yeah. All right,
ready? Here we go.
Isaac's Bricks is here. Hello, Fourth World Adam. How's it going? Apples is here from Europe. We've got Atorn 2. Brickaroo Bonsai is here. Hey, man. We got Bricks EDU Blair Archer, aka sometimes Blair. Carolyn MMMMMM, formerly CCCCCCC. We have Chris. Thanks, TrickyBricks Chalice. Thank you, Chris. Another big support. Cup of Bricks is here. Cybernetic Pigeon Productions, who we know. It's good to see you. See You Later is here. Dan Bakken, all the way from Brazil. How's it going, friend? Darren Siegfried is here. David Robinson from just the other side of the tunnel.
Over there.
Fan MKE is here. How's it going, man? Gorgonzola. Hell's Bells is here. Hooded One. Jake Sadovich. Yes. Jake Sadovich. Jedi Rob Frost, Lego Don, Lisa Head. Hi, Lisa.
We've got
Elnerd is here. And kicking off the Emscapades, we've got Marilyn Parmley, Matthew Builds Bricks, Minifigchick, Monica Berry, Moto, and Mr. Debo Bricks, and Mr. Ellie Daniel 1.
That is the biggest Emscapades of any episode.
And I love that Debo.
And Minifig Nick was here earlier. He just couldn't.
Yes,
get
and
to go.
Minifig Nick was here earlier, and Debo put the Mr. so that he could be included in.
I wish everyone had done that. That would have been
which
hilarious.
I'm totally supporting.
We've got
Osorg, PT McEwen. How's it going? Phil Carlton. Hey Phil, thank you for your lovely note on Twitter. It was lovely. We've got Rob Ketcherside is here. Shane Levan.
Hey Shane.
Sir, a huge help in the beginning, y'all. Like, we wouldn't have the Discord. We wouldn't have so many things if it weren't for him. Smoke Up Johnny is here. We are here. And look,
who is it?
Wilfred and Sarah Kim are here.
You know, we always say, every episode, we say, wherever you may be. And we know where you are right now.
That's awesome.
Take a sip of your coffee, y'all.
Look, we've
Sorry,
got everyone
guys.
in the house.
Oh, and your mom was here earlier.
And my mom was here. I really, truly was like, told myself I wasn't going to do this. So here we go. Oh, come on.
And
So what if, I'm just saying, what if this was like a furniture closing sale?
What?
You know how the furniture stores are always closing? They're like
going out of
sale.
business. Yeah.
going out of business for like months
Liquidation.
and months and months. We just
Liquidation.
dragged this out.
And you know,
Oh, you guys, there's 2 more people here in the green room. I'm so freaking excited right now.
Yay.
First up, from the middle upper right-hand side of the United
from
States.
somewhere within the continental U.S.
Y'all, it's Randall. Hey, Randall.
Hey.
I'm in Boston right now.
Oh, you're in
But,
Boston right now. Okay.
yeah,
So on the
yeah.
upper
Far right.
right-hand side.
Yeah.
Of
He's in the far
Or
left,
upper right.
far left-hand side,
Very
Yeah.
good.
right-hand side,
Right.
right-hand side.
Right hand side.
And also all the way from Denmark at Scareback, it's our good friend, Dr. Cat Builds. Hey, Cat.
Hi, Kat.
Hi, everyone.
What's up, Kat?
That's so awesome. I know. I love that there are people here. I know. I realized afterwards, I was like, oh, we scheduled our last show for Scareback weekend. But,
Yeah.
you know, that's okay. How are you? Are having a good time?
I am a little sleep deprived, but
That
full of pizza
too.
now, so feeling a little better.
sounds like Scareback.
Now that wouldn't be
Speaking
spaghetti.
of which, I think we've got a perfect 9 right now, but I think we need to go and eat our own pizza and cheese and dinner.
You absolutely. Is it spaghetti pizza?
We wish.
No,
Vegan pizza.
Mine's vegan Mexican pizza.
Vegan Mexican pizza.
Oh,
Man,
yeah,
I want
okay.
spaghetti pizza.
Well,
And
thank
plank
you
steak.
both for coming, and thank you
Yeah,
both
of
for
You
your
wouldn't miss
miss
it.
it.
much
Thanks for inviting
support
us.
and you know, crazy times between here and Twitch and real life and like the, you know, from my online life, they are you know, you guys are one of the rare have got like all of the places at a convention, in real life, not at a convention, on Twitch, on YouTube. It's like the EGOT of streaming, but like,
Yeah, we had the TrickyBricks checklist.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Full Venn diagram of all the things.
Right.
Now, does this mean I need to watch Lego Masters
Oh no.
I've seen
to
it.
complete the list? I'm not.
I'll watch it for you.
Okay.
You can pretend you did. It's fine. I'll tell you who won each challenge, and then you can just pretend. It's
I
fine.
did. That's all I need to do.
Well, thanks
All
for joining.
Yeah,
us.
thanks so much for coming.
Bye.
It's great to see you guys.
Congratulations.
Guys.
Happy
Have
travel.
fun.
Bye.
Thank you.
Somehow
Oh,
I'm
my goodness.
half expecting them to exit the frame and then just like enter Cat's frame.
Yeah, I know. Hey.
I didn't see them like an hour ago, so that would have been possible not that long ago. So
That's
Randall,
funny.
what are you doing in Boston?
I have a gig here over the next couple of days, building a large sculpture for a client for their convention. So got flued out.
Awesome.
Oh, that's
Very good.
And then I'm gonna be in LA right after this for another job. So I'm out here, bi-coasting it.
Wow, get you. All right. Very good.
Digging
Yeah,
it.
you're full time now.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Awesome.
right. Yeah. So I got the email and I had to stop by while I'm waiting for my hotel room. So good timing. Y'all timed it
Very
well,
good.
at
I'm
least
so
for me.
glad you could.
What's your
Yeah.
what is your are you still doing the conventions, Randall?
The last one I did was in Marion, Illinois. The Ultimate Brick Show, I want to say. I saw like a gang of folks there. That was in mid-August. So that was the last one. Yeah.
That's not too long
So
ago.
I'm done.
Are you gonna keep going next year?
For other conventions?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, yeah, I've never been like, I'm through with y'all. I don't want to see y'all no more. Like I still remember,
So what you're saying is you're going to come to Cascade next year.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm getting at.
Oh no, I was
Oh, I
saying
see.
Chicago. Chicago's his home base.
At least
man.
Brick
I miss
World.
Chicago.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I haven't been to Cascade ever.
Yes, so you need to come.
And
What you're
and-
saying is you're coming to Cascade next year.
Yeah.
Well, Kat, you and I were supposed to do a collab.
Oh, I
don't
hadn't
know if you
forgotten
remember.
about it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm
Speaking of
practicing.
collabs, I think there's going to be a Tricky Lug collab at Bricks Cascade too.
There is.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's gonna be good.
Da, 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 da.
And you
Everyone
also,
get in
real
on that if
quick,
you're interested.
Real quick, I wanted to shout out JMW Music, who is old school show, like at the beginning, and we haven't seen him in a while, and it's so great to see you. And thank you so much for all of your input and the being in at the beginning. My goodness, like the fact that people are still here, like there are still a handful of people still here who were here when we first started. Like I can't even believe it. That's amazing. It's amazing. And this is going to be the corniest thing to say ever, but you know me, like I'm never going to not say corny stuff.
Bring on the corn.
But like, as if anybody was to say, what did you take away from this? I would honestly say it was the friends we met along the way.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's the truth, because a lot of you, I mean, like almost all of you in the audience, we didn't know until we started doing this, and actually, some of the people on the screen right now, we didn't know until we started doing this. So
And you were there, and you were there,
and you were there. Yeah, it's really amazing. And I looked up, that it's been 423rd. This is the 423rd episode.
Nice.
That's a lot of bricks.
That is a lot of bricks. And I did, do not worry, I did make the top 10 list of shows that have had less than ours. Now, I was only able to get photos. Should I do that now? I was only able to get.
Go for it.
I wasn't able to get photos for a lot of them. So I think we'll just do it without photos this time.
And Josh Gay is here.
And Josh Gay's here. Hey, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Let me get this notes out because they're pretty good ones. We have some really good ones. Okay, first up, with 300 episodes, Supernatural.
Okay.
Oh
We've
wow!
done we've had more episodes than Supernatural.
I call that Hardy Boys 90210.
Hardy Boys 90210. Totally.
That's accurate.
Next up, we have with 320 episodes, Family Guy. We have
All
beat
right.
Family Guy. Now, I will say that a lot of these shows are still in production.
Huh.
Still in
Okay.
production. All right. Next up, some of these floored me. Grey's Anatomy with 327 episodes. Can you believe that? Okay, here's
now we're getting into the thick of it.
This is probably one I should have gotten photos for. Y'all, Knots Landing, which was a spin-off of the show Dallas for all you youngsters.
Oh my God.
344 episodes. And Dallas at 357 episodes.
Wow.
We've had more episodes than Who Shot JR. We should have got, I know, half the people are like, "Wait, who?"
Who is this?
The
Now
what?
This one for a show that makes big deal about Disney pins. It'll be no surprise. 360 episodes.
The Mickey Mouse Club.
Wow.
We have had more episodes than the Mickey Mouse Club at 360 episodes.
Wait, the original or the
That's all of them together.
Wow.
Combined. Yes, all of them over the years. All of these are. Okay, here's one that I'm not familiar with, but I know a lot of people will know. NCIS, which has been on a really long time.
Wow.
With 362 episodes. Now I do have a couple pictures for the. I did get a picture for this next one because I was like, nobody's gonna know like what the heck this show is if I don't say it. But I was surprised to see that it had this many episodes, y'all. So let's see if I can get this one up. All right, are you guys ready for some serious old school? Like this is even older school than Dallas and some of those other ones, which I think makes it equally impressive, to be perfectly honest.
No one's gonna know this show, is what you're saying.
It's gonna be a Western.
No, so it's from the 60s. So get yourself into the 60s mindset here. And let's see if I can get this up here. Okay, yeah, here we go. Now this one's a weird one, but My Three Sons.
Oh, okay.
From 1960.
I have no clue what that is.
Yeah.
That show was old when we were young.
It was. I mean, I'm just saying. Like that was. That's why I had to have the picture. So that was My Three Sons was 378 episodes. This next one is a real modern one. The Voice. 388 episodes.
Okay.
And they do multiple episodes like per week?
I don't
I
know
think
that.
I'm not sure. I never watch it. All right. Now
it was always on before Lego Masters or after.
Yeah. No, that was the Masked Singer.
No, that was the
right?
Masked Singer.
Oh, that was Masked Singer. Okay.
Yeah.
Hugely famous.
Okay, now here's one, y'all. This one
This is
is
number
maybe
2.
this is number 2, and maybe the one I'm the most excited about on this whole list. At 397 episodes. Scooby-Doo!
What?
Scooby-Doo!
No way. All the Scooby-Doos?
Yeah.
And I would have built
I
my
don't-
mock if it wasn't for those kids.
It would have to be a combination of a lot of them. I'll just say that. Because really, the
Wow.
original Scooby-Doo was only on for like 1 or 2 seasons. It was not on for a super long time. Maybe it was 3 seasons.
Wow.
But okay. And here I'll bring up a picture on this one just because it's the number one. And this is with this one is with 421 episodes. So only 2 episodes
Creeping up on us.
less than. Anybody want to take a guess on what it might be? I will tell you this, it's a kids show and it is from the 80s. And that's all the only hint I'll give you. If anybody wants to give a guess.
Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Nope. Although that would be awesome.
Is it a cartoon?
It is a cartoon.
Care
It
Bears?
is a cartoon. What was that?
Care Bears?
Nope.
Not far. Not.
I mean,
terribly
you're in the
far away.
same. You're in the zone.
Smurfs?
Can't be the
Smurfs?
Simpsons. Eric's over there saying Simpsons.
Ding 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 ding.
No
the
way.
Smurfs.
Smurfs. Okay.
That's Smurfing awesome.
It is Smurfing awesome. It's Smurfing brickin' amazing.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
So there you go. The Smurfs, 421 episodes.
That is
Can you believe people watched 421 episodes of that?
I probably
I can't
did.
believe people watch 423 episodes of us.
They made a
Like,
Yet here we are.
but I did love Gargamel. And I will give extra points for any of you 80s kids or not 80s kids who remembers what the origin story of Smurfette is. Does anybody remember?
She was created by Gargamel.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
She was
she's-
created by Gargamel to
She's
infiltrate.
a covert infiltrator.
Yeah.
Yes, and she was like, she kind of looked like Gargamel as a Smurf in drag. Like she had this scraggly hair and like really bad teeth and everything. And then they imbued her with the power of the Smurfs, and then she turned blonde.
Of course. Like you do.
Of course she did. Just like in Entangled, where she's got magical hair and then she cuts it off and she turns into a brunette. I was like, what message is this sending?
I think we all know.
Especially because it's German. It's not the best message, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there is that.
You know, we're getting a tour. We're getting a tour of Scareback right now.
I know. Like the whole tour.
Oh, I think she's muted.
I can't hear you, Kat.
That's what it looks
Yeah.
like at night. Scareback at night. No, she muted it herself.
Yeah.
It's Belgian.
Oh yeah, no, there's
Belgian.
cars
That's right.
going by, so I
Yeah.
didn't want to have it take over.
Smurfs are
Probably
Belgian,
in
yeah.
search-
I missed.
I would guess maybe you're in search of food
Messed up.
because there's almost no place in Scareback to get food.
No, she already
No,
has
we
food.
just got pizza, so we're walking back. We're just past the Scareback Center, so we're walking back to the cabins right now.
Because that's
Got it.
pretty. When you go to Scareback, that's pretty much the choice. Like, what did you eat for dinner? Pizza.
Yeah.
It's pretty much.
But it was
what
not
you
the pizza in the Scareback Center. We found another place.
That's good.
It
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, there's
Not
really
bad.
just the grocery store, the center.
Well, there's
The
stores
grocery
for-
store, indeed.
Somebody
We did figure out there's 2 more grocery stores than we thought.
Oh, nice.
The Co-op and the
stores.
Super Brugson, and there's like a Netto and one other one. Just a
Yeah.
little bit more into the downtown. So
Or you
Yeah.
hope to get invited to somebody else's cabin that's making food for you. That was always my
yes,
bet.
that is tonight. What is it? Some of the. Oh, it's my Swedish husband Flynn. That he still kept the 3D printed ring from 2 years ago.
That's awesome.
That he still has it, and apparently last year at Scareback he was like, "Where's my wife? She's not here." But yeah, so no, he was like, "Oh, I brought like 5 homemade apple pies. Come over and have some pies." So
Because Scareback.
That's what Scareback is all
that's
about.
what Scareback is. But yeah, no, he was I was like, he's like, I still have the 3D printed ring.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Well, yeah. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so Flynn made those 3D printed rings to hand out at conventions, and to let you know when it was, he had hand sanitizer and would sanitize every single ring after someone tried it on.
Yeah.
And he said such a pleasant surprise was that I think the women didn't do this very much, but the men, when they would get ready for
Well, this
Flynn
was
to put
in
his ring on,
specifically in Portland. Specifically in Portland.
would put up their hand.
I know. I would get. They're like, which ring do you like that one? And then they would all do that. I just married like 15 dudes this weekend. Oh, very funny. It was fun.
My number one favorite, if we can have favorite pandemic stories about convention, the first convention we went back to, and I think maybe it was Bricks LA.
It was Bricks LA.
Gwyneth Coesbill
That's right.
carried around with her a clear shower curtain that she would hold up over her head and give people hugs
And then
with,
she would like it so that she could hug people.
and then she would go and sanitize the whole curtain and do it all over again.
It was amazing. It was an amazing bit of something there.
Pandemic theater.
Well,
Pandemic theater was very good.
I am so excited to have been able to meet everyone on this panel in person.
Yeah.
And most of you I didn't know before the TrickyBricks Build and Chat.
So there you go.
And also a lot of people in the chat.
I know a lot of people in the chat. Let's see. We've got. Oh, so you know what we should do, and it's okay if everybody doesn't have. We're just going to do this, but this is going to be a blast from the past, y'all.
Oh boy.
Ready for a little blast from the past?
Oh boy.
Okay, here we go. So back during the pandemic, when we were trying to find anything we could possibly do to fill time, we decided, and we wanted like little features. We started.
It also was kind of just a reoccurring theme anyway, because we were always building sets and showing off the stickers, and then realized, oh, this is a thing.
Right. We would. That was, and it was always fun. And there were so many good ones. And we talk a lot about Lego designers and what would they do, but I want to give a big, giant shout out to the graphic design team on Lego for the stickers, for the minifigs, for anything printed. Like, they are, I think, in a lot of ways, the unsung heroes. Because you know what? That minifigure would just be a blank without the face and the clothes.
Yep.
So just fantastic. So, okay, here we go. We do actually, that wasn't even just like we showed the video. We actually have stickers to show. So we'll go first.
Okay.
Stickers.
Oh, sorry. Did you have something to say, Yana?
Oh no, I was just saying I've got stickers.
Okay. Here we go. So mine is from a
It's upside down.
Is it? No, it's not. This one is from one of the Trolls. Trolls sets. But still.
They had good stickers.
Yeah.
They did have good stickers. So this,
and here's Clicky helping us out with focus.
Yeah, well, he needs to help us out with exposure because he's failing. There we go.
There we go.
And the reason that I love this is because it has this like freaky looking flute thing. Which
nice.
Like Puffin
I was
stuff,
just gonna
right?
say it makes me think of HR Puffin stuff, and I also love it as a thing that says "classical sucks."
Very cute.
I mean, I love classical music personally, but I thought it was
That's funny.
good.
That's funny.
What have you got?
That was what I had.
Oh, did I steal yours?
Yeah, that's okay.
Sorry.
I've got this one right here, which I think is from the Coliseum.
Nope, it's not from the Coliseum.
No, it's from that
It's
car,
from the
isn't it?
car,
Yeah,
and
it is.
it was actually like a teaser
Yeah.
Easter egg because not too long after this, the Coliseum came out.
You know, we could make a whole blooper reel of just my saying things that are almost accurate. Remembering designers' names, kind of. Who else has stickers?
I have stickers.
Okay, let's do Yano.
Because I know this is one of Flynn's favorite properties, I thought it would be fun to bring some Peter Pan stickers from the storybook.
Wow.
Oh, those are great. I love the silhouette.
Yeah, the little cameo is really cute. There's like Nana's house and the clock tower. This is for Captain Hook's little pirate ship, which unfortunately the micro doll of Captain Hook, which has an amazing head print with the little curly
Yes.
mustache, he doesn't have a hook because he's a micro doll.
Oh, come on.
Really
Wow.
cool. And the printing on the storybook cover.
Cool. That's awesome.
Oh, wow, that's so good. Why don't I have that? I need
Because
that.
it's based on the weird live action movie that was not good, and it was the only set that came out from it.
Oh wow.
That's
we
awesome.
keep thinking that we have enough Lego sets.
I know.
Thanks,
That's
Yana.
one more.
One more.
I love the crocodile and little shipwreck.
Awesome. All right, Holly.
All right. I got a throwback. Hopefully it's not too pixelated. Let's see if anyone knows what set this is from.
Oh, of course.
Party bus.
Mine's right up there.
Party
Yep.
bus.
It's one of the best ones. Absolutely.
Yep.
Pop. Magnitude.
Little community
Little
there.
magnitude there.
Magnitude. Okay. Moto.
It's from 2022 on theme.
Oh,
Ooh.
very nice.
Cool.
Very
Terrifying.
nice.
In-store sticker sheet with Halloween themed stickers that everybody would love.
Those are awesome.
Very
I'm
nice.
not doing the Minecraft reference.
It's a
but the rest I
Minecraft
think are pretty-
Halloween.
Well,
Mon,
you
do you
know.
have stickers?
Skeleton.
I love that the buildable characters are like to scale with minifigures.
So I
I know.
don't understand
Is
that
that a
one,
big
but
one? I mean, they normally have floppy ears in the game, so it's weird.
but there you go. Yeah, they're all
Very cool.
proper size.
Monica, do you have stickers?
I do. These are a little different.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, those are great.
Ooh,
And thanks
cool.
to Rick, also known as Sapiens on Twitch, he sent these to me.
Oh wow, they're felt.
They are felt.
That's
They're
cool.
felt dots.
Felt dots. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Those were either like, I think they were like a VIP reward or something. Can't remember
I
where
think
those.
so. I don't.
Yeah,
Like I said, Rick sent them to me, so you'll have to ask him.
pretty sure that's what it was.
Hey, you guys, do you know what time it is? It's actually past time.
Somebody knows what time it is.
Somebody.
Uh-oh.
I know, y'all. Watch out. It is, and we're this far along, and I got to tell you, and this is a true story, and I'm gonna cop to it now.
Okay.
Richard's idea to do Logan cookie time, and at first I was like, I don't know.
How many times did I say let's just
you
do
did, and that's why I wanted to say that. You were right. You will never hear me say that again, and you were right.
No. You know, in the earliest shows,
mark it down.
In the earliest shows, I just kept saying over, what can we do that's absurd? What would Pee-wee do?
Yeah, we did that was kind of our thing. What would Pee-wee do was sort of our mantra for that. Yeah.
Yep. So, without further ado,
I have a sticker.
And I just want to say too. You have a
I
sticker.
was trying to find. Everybody came back into the cabin, so I was trying to find a place to go. So these are. It kind of started 2 years ago with some of the friends. One of our friends loves goats, and so there's now been a thing called Goat Lug. So these are some brand new stickers.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah. So they're like super shiny.
Where did
that
you
was
get
the
that?
theme? From Need Mo Bricks and Carla.
I know them. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
beg them for stickers.
Yes,
No.
Mo just peeked his head out and made fun of me for sitting on the table outside. So
No one said hello.
I will. Yeah, no. So the theme of Scareback this year was actually goat because it was their 10-year anniversary. So it was greatest of all time.
That's awesome.
So,
How fun.
yeah.
Fun.
But yeah, so they've got these in a couple different colors, but I figured the pink sparkly one would be the best one to show off.
you know who you're talking to.
Pretty much,
Just a little bit.
pretty much, if you have a choice to show anything, the pink sparkly version is always the version that you should show if one exists.
Exactly.
Oh,
On
my
that
goodness.
note, I probably do have to hop off now because my battery is at like 7%.
Oh, well,
I know.
That's okay, but thank you so much for coming all the way from Denmark to say hi to us.
It was good to
glad
see
I got
you.
to pop in. You both are wonderful and have created such a fantastic community, and it's just been what a fun ride it's been to get to go on.
Has
such a
been,
journey
and I
with you
gotta
guys.
say, and I told this to Kat earlier, but I just wanted to say it like to everybody. Going to Star Wars Celebration with the Fabulorian with Kat, and we roomed together and did the whole convention together. It is my top 5 convention experiences like ever, and it was amazing. And thank you for that, and being my handler and cape carrier and official photographer
And Grow Get Fixer.
Totally. So thank you for that, and have a great rest of your time and a safe trip home.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
Bye, Kat.
Bye,
See you
Kat.
later.
Oh my
We'll
goodness,
see Kat at
y'all.
Cascade. Sorry, Skittles couldn't wait anymore, so I had to keep
That's
her.
okay.
had to keep
Monica's
her
here.
quiet.
So now we're really going to do this time because now we're 5 minutes late and everybody's going to start rampaging.
And just remember, this wouldn't be the same without Yano River Blue.
Yes, because originally this was just like a ridiculous thing that I had made like in QuickTime. And then Yano came and magically transformed our show into an incredible stop action fest. So
And
here is
Tornado made the mosaic that I animated.
Yes, Cornado made that's right. And we have that here. So here we go. All right, you ready? It's Logan cookie time. Logan was helping. That wasn't me.
Okay. Now these are his favorite treats, but I don't know how well they fly. Right? You got it? Oh no,
Oh.
see? Here, do another one.
There you go.
You got it?
Yeah, she's ready.
Well, they're very lightweight.
Well, here, why don't we just do this like Logan, look. There, you caught
Okay,
it.
here we go. He was doing his Skittles impersonation for the final show. Here we go.
And of course, Skittles is going to catch it today.
Well, she did. She did before.
There we go.
And now it's time for the weather with Skittles.
She's attentive. She's attentive. Ready? No, come on. Come on. Ready? Oh my gosh.
That one bounced right off her face.
I know. I see it.
Honestly, Holly, I think that might be your catchphrase from this show. Oh, come on.
You caught it.
Very good.
Now, everyone who's on the show, if you haven't seen every episode, I got to tell you, Skittles actually did catch a treat. We saw
the
it.
day we announced that we were ending the show. Skittles caught a treat.
All right.
Yay!
She's still a good girl.
And that has been.
No, we have one more.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, he's trying to escape, but we have General Tomfoolery.
Yay! Hey, Jen, what's up?
Say hi.
Good old General.
Oh.
Like, you will let me go now.
Yeah, I got treats, but he's like, no, just let me go. Okay.
And that has been Logan Cookie Time. Amazing. Hey, Splishy and Splashy making an appearance.
Now I gotta
Look at the condensation on the top. That's how long they've been in there.
I have to give a shout out to my dad, who, rest his soul, was a big fan of the TrickyBricks Build and Chat. And he was on the show talking about our pet water that my sister and I made when we were like, I don't know, 7 and 8, 5 and 7 years old. And that's the history of Splishy and Splashy, were our pet waters.
Pet water, chilling out in the fridge.
So I have another little clip here. Well, it says another blast from the past. So you're all ready for another blast from the past sequence again.
Okay.
Originally done by me in QuickTime and reimagined by Yano. It's this old gem. Very old. That's right. It's the thing from the crypt. Now, I mentioned that people could bring things from the crypt stuff if they wanted to.
Just to let you know how esoteric we got.
Yes.
First of all, we had a lady mannequin hand called Ms. Thing, right? And then her sister showed up, which was the other hand with black fingernails called Hangela. And then that got reinterpreted into bricks by Yano. That's pretty far removed from anything sane.
So things from the crypt is, I'm going to show a few things here, but I just want to show y'all this notebook that we have kept. Every letter, every card, every sticker, anything that anybody ever sent to us, we have here. We've kept it. And a
lot of them took a turn on the refrigerator.
Yes, there were things rotated in and out on the refrigerator. And I just want to show a few highlights from this. Now, and please remind me, I want to say, I think that because I stupidly didn't label everything, I think that this was from Matthew Builds Bricks.
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but
you're right.
And that was back when Matthew was a little boy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Before he grew up and became Gomez Adams.
I know. I love that arc for you, Matthew. I just want you to know, I love that arc for you. So here is a blast from the past, and Wilfred, you have like a crystal ball, because we do have the original.
Oh my God.
Thumberman.
Oh my God.
There it is.
We have the original Thumberman picture.
A superhero of Tony Danza.
Yes, Tony Danza, signed by Vincent.
In case there was any doubt, he was dyslexic there.
But that is, yeah, so there's the original
Amazing.
Thunderman.
Oh.
And that was before we even learned that Moto was close friends with Thunderman.
I know.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Who showed up
What a coincidence.
live on the show.
Amazing.
Talk about shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
There were many shenanigans. Does anybody else have a thing from the crypts to show? Because I'm gonna.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, very good. All right, Moto.
So this weekend I went to an estate sale, and within that estate sale were letters from the person. And I bought a bunch of things which kind of encapsulated their life. But one of the more amazing things, and there's a couple of these, is on the 21st of April, 1945, this person was recalled to active duty Saturday, May 5th, 1945.
Wow.
Okay, now, if you know your U.S. history, they're reporting to active duty on May 5th, 1945 in New York City. And what happened on May 7th, 1945, a few days later?
Ain't that May Day?
It was victory in Europe. That's when the famous New York photograph of the people celebrating the streets occurred. So this person was in New York on the declaration of VE Day as they were inducted back into service for the United States Coast Guard.
Awesome.
And I thought that was absolutely an amazing piece of history. And there's more here. I mean, it's an entire archive of the person. And I don't know why the family didn't want it, but I have it, and I'm going to cherish this and put it into the little place where I have little historical things that I find over time. But I thought that was pretty amazing that this person was, going back into service at the end of the victory in Europe when the Germans surrendered on the 7th or 8th, I believe, of May.
Wowsy, wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, but there you go. And there's their little service notebook and everything they had in the Coast Guard. And I've got other little things in here, which are pretty crazy cool.
Moto,
That's my thing from the crypt.
I imagine that your barn is a treasure trove of things from the crypt.
The garage is. Yeah, the barn is way too hot and has mice, so everything would get eaten up. But yeah, the other part, the concrete part that's nice and cool, has got a ton of great old stuff in there.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm looking for some stuff. Hey, I wanted to show this sheet of Logan stickers that Shane Levan had made.
Shane stickers.
Back in the day.
Now that's a great sticker sheet for stickers.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And I love that he's got pink cheeks.
Yes, he does have pink. He was like the Mudang of then.
And remember
That's awesome.
Remember way back before AI art generation?
Oh.
That is not AI art generation right there.
No, here's another great Logan.
Oh,
There you go.
Is that Fourth World Adam made that?
I think maybe. Yes. Nobody signed their stuff. Although, speaking of Matthew Builds Bricks, I just found this.
Aw.
Sorry, I gotta like adjust the exposure on here.
Almost.
Oop. There we go.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
So
With my plaid shirt.
Awesome stuff.
That was your
good.
stick fig had that skull on it.
Yes.
Fourth World Adam. I did draw that Logan.
there we go.
Yay, I thought so, Adam.
And I got this was from, I don't know if y'all remember, ages ago, like back in the early days of the show, we had a viewer named Mr. Elmo Man, who was very young, very young, and he sent us this that he had made of our logo made out of bricks. Very cute. Oh my goodness, so many things.
That kid's probably in college now.
Stop. No. Yeah, not allowed. Not allowed.
A lot of crayons.
Yes, there's a lot of crayons were spent. But gosh, wow. Yeah, I mean, there's so much here. Like I was going through it the other day trying to pick things out, and I was like, how can I just pick it? How do I pick out And I did go through and look at a lot of the cards and letters that people had sent, and it was just so amazing.
Yeah, Matthew Builds Brick points out he's in college now.
Jeez, this is great.
Yeah.
Here's-
Oh, okay.
check
Here's
out
a
this-
good one.
Check out the stationery.
So this one is from Andrew, who used to love to send Logan things. And yeah, check this out. This is from the Hornburgers, by the way, from the Hornburgers' son Andrew, with his awesome.
Oh.
With that wide rolled paper.
And this is a letter he wrote to Logan. I wanted to share cookies with you for your cookie time because it is my favorite.
Oh. So cute.
I know. I can't so yeah, really just so many cool things. So many cool things.
Yano, did you say that you had a thing from the crypt?
I sure do.
Ooh, very good. All right. And Monica does too, it looks like. All right.
So this is something that I found overpriced in bad condition at a vintage store, but it clued me into that it exists.
Yes.
So from 1977, as a score from eBay, a metal lunchbox.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's got
my goodness.
Amazing printing on every side, giving the full Pigs in Space story. And
wow,
it came with the thermos.
So good.
Oh, so cool.
Isn't that great?
So good.
There were few.
I need those. I need all of that.
There were few more glamorous characters from that entire decade than Miss Piggy.
Definitely. Joel is asking, is it in mint condition? It's a little worn on the corners, but it's in really good condition. There were a bunch on eBay for like $70 in terrible condition, and so you can do like an eBay alert for things, and one popped up at a decent price and jumped on it.
Eric's over there giving you a thumbs up, saying that's a good score.
It's a good one. It's a really good one.
I don't know if anyone else who's hosted a show has had this experience, but so many of the things that we've done on this show were basically us just grasping for anything we could see within reach of the table to put on the screen.
100%.
That's kind of what 2020 was.
Yeah.
Well, and the mornings before, and if it wasn't for the Build and Chat, I wouldn't have been getting up at like 7 or 8 in the morning. I tell you, I definitely wouldn't have been. But it was a mad dash to do like Google Lens to figure out where did this minifig come from, and then taking an iPhone photo of the numbers on the bottom of the sticker sheet so that I could blow it up enough that I could see it, and then Googling what the sticker was and how many centimeters it was. All the time, Flynn arranging new last-minute animations. It was a hive of activity.
I don't think I have once rolled out of bed before 9 a.m. for this show though.
I just found this too. Now this is from, you guys remember we used to have Brenda and Kevin on.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think Kevin's streaming anymore, but Brenda certainly is.
Oh yeah.
And when we were all in our
prime. Our streaming prime.
That's crazy.
When we were in our Liz phase, Brenda
superstar Liz.
Brenda
Oh,
did this amazing Liz drawing that she had done. So good. And I love the helmet. It is just the best.
I hadn't seen that before. That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Her channel is Art and Jest, if anyone's
Art and Jest.
curious.
Absolutely. So check this out, y'all. I have, first of all, this was from Monica,
Yeah.
Cool.
an early Logan.
Oh, he's got his patient pause.
He does
on.
have his patient pause
he's
on.
waiting for a walk.
Yep. But I would be hard pressed to say that there was anything. Everything that we've been sent or given, or anybody who's had a something to share with us, has been meaningful and deeply meaningful. And in my opinion, on the top of the top list is this amazing painting by Monica that she did for our anniversary. Back, I believe, when we had our 10th anniversary. And I don't know if we ever were able to show it this close up because I hadn't gotten that good yet with the camera, but I just want everybody to notice
the details.
All of
Super
the
baby.
TrickyBricks details.
Super Sewer Baby.
There's Super Sewer Baby, Logan Cookie, the theater. There's Clicky peeking out there with the two crows.
With since I'm a lighting designer, a little bit of lights and a D&D
And
20-sided
a D20 dice. And I now have, of course, a raven and a D20 tattoo. Both.
Nice.
So this is that hangs in our living room. It's very special to us. And with like they do on the awards shows and stuff, I kind of wanted to do something that we've been together for long enough that we have had both births and sadly deaths in our and I kind of in our community, and I just wanted to kind of give a shout out to Naomi Brickanista, who was a huge part of the early days of the show. She contributed so much, and she contributed to the lore of the show, and she contributed to a lot of really great builds. And of course, Paint Pusher recently left us, and like I said, you didn't really ever see him on camera, but he was a huge presence always off stage, and I know a big supporter of the show and of everything we did. So I wanted to pithy commentary. Like I said, he was like the neighbor on that show where you never really see him. You just see like his eyes like over the top of the fence.
Yeah,
exactly. That was Paint Pusher. But so I just wanted to give a shout out to them, and we miss you. We miss you. So golly, and sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, we started this show having come right out of being on Lego Masters. And when we started it, there was only one season. And now there's been multiple seasons.
Yes.
Like we hadn't met you at all, Randall, when we started the show.
No.
And you had an amazing we've had so many people with so many amazing Lego adventures.
And we've had people come to us before and after their Lego Masters journey, which is amazing. I mean, like
Dawn,
we generated a couple of Lego Masters, right? Like, which is incredible.
It was a spin-off. Let's just be clear.
Yeah.
It was a spin-off of Dallas, where Knots Landing. We were the Knots Landing season of.
Yeah, and then in the last 30 seconds of today's show, we're going to reveal that it was all a dream.
Yeah, I know, it was all a dream.
I know, we're all living in an autistic child's head.
But I mean, just thinking of like you and Dawn in particular. Like I think of people who were here and then were mysteriously missing for 6 months. And
Where did they go?
6 weeks and then came back. Who knows? But I remember I had never seen Dawn. Like I'd never seen a picture of her. I had like no idea. And they did the reveal trailer, and I was watching, and they were showing the cast, and I just saw this like little blip of orange. And I was like, wait a minute. And I paused the video, and I blew it up, and I was like, wait, I felt like I was in Blade Runner. I was just
enhanced. Your NCIS
enhanced. And I was like, oh, that's clicky. I know that. That orange thing. So yeah, that was really cool. That was super cool.
Hey Flynn, I do have a thing from the crypt.
Oh yes, you did. I'm sorry. We're just bouncing along. I'm all over the place.
That's how we do. But
that's how we do.
In honor of you becoming a librarian, I had to share one of my favorite books in our house. It's also one of the oldest man-made things we have from 1890. The book Great Disasters and Horrors in World History. And I know it's really dark.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Wow.
How cool. How very cool. Actually, that reminds me, I've got a similar thing from the crypt. Now, I think from the crypt shared the things that people had sent us, but I have one as well. Oh, that's so cool, Monica.
Beautiful.
I have a cool. It's like a spell book.
I know, like you should pull it off the shelf and blow dust off it.
Yeah.
I did.
I've got this one.
Just be glad it's not smell-o-vision.
Yeah, no heavens.
Cara got me an old card catalog.
Oh, cool.
Cabinet. It doesn't have cards in it, but
yet.
Oh, the drawer's upside. Oh, that's
no, it's gonna have Lego in it.
Down. No,
obviously.
you were holding it upside down, dumb. But yeah, it's got a great old card catalog. So I'm going to catalog all of our books here in the house onto cards and put them in here.
Yeah, are you going to use the Dewey Decimal System?
You know it.
and we'll have to hand type it.
Yes, we will hand type it. And I gotta say, I was doing I actually awesome, Moto. Very good.
I just pulled it from the closet of retirement. And now it's going back because I hate it.
Good to know. I didn't know that. That's
yeah, I actually shelved books. So at my school, they do, because it's a college, they do Library of Congress. And I was very happy I shelved my first cart because you have to organize everything on the cart properly. And then they made me put little slips of paper in each book that I put away on the shelf. And then my supervisor went and checked all of them. And I'm happy to say I got 100% on both the cart and the shelving. So
there you go.
Very happy. And
did you assure them that you're like a pro sorter?
Yes, I did. And I also let them know that I shushed someone and they were very happy. I had to. It was my first day shelving and they were being real loud. I was like, don't come onto the third floor with your loud out of the elevator. No, ladies.
But it was mysterious shushing coming from within the stacks.
Yeah, I was hidden in the stacks, all crouched down because I wasn't sure if I should or not. And I was like, I'm hiding. No one can see me.
You're like, my precious.
That's right. It was 100% worth it.
It puts the book specs on the shelves.
My goodness.
So you're basically Parker Posey and
Lord.
That's my thing from the crypt. Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely from the crypt.
That is from
that just dug its way out.
So what is that? That's a
the Duplo.
What line was that from?
Aren't they Scala dolls?
Or Scala, yeah.
Scala?
I didn't know they were so
Scala's
big.
looks like Barbie.
Oh, yeah, no, wait, Scala's Barbie. I thought that was like a Duplo or one of the little kid ones. It's like a weird figure.
Another one. Wait, there's more. There's
Oh
two
my
of
gosh.
them.
Look at that.
Come play with us.
What if you woke up and that was looking at you up?
Hey, Holly, if you ship those to me, I could drive the hour and a half to the Overlook Hotel. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. Or I could just take them up to Timberline Lodge.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's the outside scene, though. It doesn't really work.
So good. And terrifying.
I guess they are.
Gosh.
They are Duplo
Travel
dolls.
says the new Wicked dolls are pretty creepy too.
Oh, I think they look great. And creepy.
I think the Wicked and the Wednesday, they're like maxi dolls. I don't know.
Yes. Maxi dolls.
They're fun.
So I have now, this is actually funny enough. This is a slideshow or pictures that we put together for our 200th episode show. But it's really good, so I decided we should share it again, just so we can kind of go through some of these things. Now, sorry, give me one sec.
Files and more files.
Now, this is okay. Yeah, this is crazy because these are from some of these are from kind of like from the early days moving forward, and it's kind of embarrassing. I'm just gonna say they're kind of embarrassing. But let's take a look. Let's go down, do some memory lane here, whether you like it or not. Sorry here.
I'm here for anything embarrassing.
You know, some of these, Randall, you've made such an impression on the show. I can't help it. Even
You
in my
think
life,
so?
even when there's not a camera, I just feel like,
oh yes, people still do this. That's still a
I
thing.
do it all the time.
You
Yeah.
have been
Which
in lore. You are in lore
Yep.
now.
Yeah, we still call it the Randall.
All right. So here is now.
That's
this
funny.
was back when I was like
That's
really
good.
It's true. Okay, here we go. This is what someone who doesn't know what they're doing looks like.
Nice.
Baby.
Oh, baby Flynn.
Oh
I know.
my goodness.
Before the internet ground me down to a fine paste. When
You
I
know-
was still excited.
you know,
He's so
on
hopeful and
probably-
full of optimism. He's got his whole life ahead of him.
I know, right?
You know, probably 70 or 80% of the shows, in the 2 seconds after Flynn presses go on the opening sequence, he turns to me and he says,
Energy. Which I got,
always energy.
which is a joke from Elvira movie, if you've ever seen it. Anyway, and look how this is so old that it still had it was before we had our stick figs done, the portraits, and yeah, we still had just our actual sig figs as our thing. So there you go. There's a terrifying blast from the past. Let's see what else we got here. There's Mel. There we are with Mel. I think this one features some of the guests that we had on over the period. Let's see who else. What else have we got here? Oh, that was when we did the hidden side. Look at, we're both like completely clean shaven.
Wow.
And I was wearing my pink stormtrooper pin that day.
Cute.
Oh, these are so silly. This was there's
Ms.
There's
Thing.
Ms. Thing helping.
There's
So
Ms.
this was
Thing.
Ms. Thing's first appearance.
Huh?
And we had to use Ms. Thing because at the time we had a top camera that we couldn't get to focus on the Lego because
Top cam.
yeah, totally top cam, and it was so we had to put Ms. Thing there to
So
give
it
the
would
camera
hold
something to
focus.
hold focus because we didn't know anything about anything yet. Why? I don't know why I'm showing this. Some of these are just very silly. Oh, this was when I first started building my Alice in Wonderland mock. That
Yeah, I
was
think
really
we're doing
good.
a bit of a demo.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It was a demo. I'd already. 'Cause I was gonna say, I think I
You
did
did that
this.
before Lego Masters even.
Yep. Oh, here's a great
sweet.
early. Look at that. Amy and Boone.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, like super old school. Wow, wow, wow. There's Sam and Boone and Amy. We did
Aw.
and now you know what's funny is the first thing that we ever did on our channel was an all Lego Masters show. Like if you go back and look at our first ones, it was before we had officially like had a channel. Look, there's
Oh, then there
Perry.
was Perry. Yeah.
Holy moly.
Oh, wow, Moto.
Aw.
And baby
Yeah, that's
Moto
where I
before the
First
beard.
put together the egg thing, I think.
Yeah, pre-beard. Swooshable egg. Oh yeah,
And
this
there's
was,
the
in the,
wash-
this was in the washing machine days.
Yeah, there's the washer and dryer behind me. In the yeah.
Let's see. Oh, there's Crystal and Manny. This is like the Lego Masters portion. That was fun. Oh, there's Logan. I think this was the first Logan cookie time before we had an animation.
It's true.
Aw.
So there you go. Another little Lego Masters shot.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the unbridled joy.
Wow.
I didn't know y'all were doing stickers, show and tells that far back.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, it was
one
one
of
of
the
the
first ones.
originals.
Yeah,
Okay.
one of the first things.
Yeah, and this was before we had the animation. Also, this was just like I believe the banner. Okay, this is one of my favorite of our early Lego photos. Don't be mad. I'm sorry. It's so happy.
So happy.
Yeah,
He was so excited, and I'll tell you why. Somebody had a friend sent us a Lego set that I think we already had, and so we took it back to the store and you exchanged it for this, and we were so excited. It was great. It was our first, I think, really big build that we ever did.
No, come on, seriously. It's Ninjago.
It is. It is. There we go. There's a Logan sticker. I couldn't remember if I had gotten a picture of it, but.
Nice. Oh, that's from our game show.
This is from the game show. This is Richard dressed for the game.
Is my mustache drawn on?
Yes.
It's drawn on.
It looks good though.
There's a Blair, an early Blair.
Ooh, with his mechanical hand.
With the mechanical hand. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Trivia showdown.
Yes.
This
so
was,
funny.
I mean,
Anita Brick.
I think Anita Stud.
Anita Stud.
Flynn, you looking like Captain Kangaroo.
I know. It's not the prettiest shot. I do.
Hey, Captain Kangaroo is awesome.
Yeah, Captain Kangaroo is dope.
Okay.
I had a cereal.
And I love Mel thinking.
It was so funny.
This was such a great show. Like, I still, that was a hoot. Like, what?
Yeah.
And what a silly thing. And I know forever we said that we would like try to do another one, but I got to tell you all, this one took me out.
Yeah.
This was so much work. I have never, especially because we didn't know what we were doing still.
Yeah.
Still don't know. But we had, and I'm really great at graphics, but not so great with sound effects. And I was live doing the sound effects for the wrong and right answers, like while we were doing the show. So, and also doing all of the exchanges of screens. And oh my goodness, I really thought that my brain was going to leak out of my ears at a certain point.
Yeah, it was quite the production. That was so much fun, though.
It really was.
There was a huge amount of work that just went into creating the trivia questions.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Cara and Holly and I got together, and you, and we did like a whole. It was like a whole thing.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, the days. So I don't know why some of these are in here.
Well,
oh yeah, there.
Because
So this is when you'd get a secret window into how I was actually feeling on any one particular day.
I'm going to say that wasn't a stellar review.
No, I know it was. I think I was just feeling it that day.
Oh, did you see Smoke Up Johnny's comment about the game show? He said,
"Oh, that's."
Oh,
can you imagine if that was somebody's first impression, and then they?
Oh my god! And then they're like, "Who's this Holly chick? Where'd she come from? Where did Anita go?"
Yeah, I don't know where some of these are going. Oh, Jermaine. That was
nice.
that's right, because Jermaine came on and reviewed when we did the mech show. We did a mech build show, and we had him come on and look at the different things with us. That was great. Fun. Holly, what are you're given like I don't know what this must have been Halloween.
It's a Halloween show. Yeah.
It's got like a Midsommar vibe to it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. Thank you. It's total Midsummer. Like you're gonna put somebody in a bear costume.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even remember. I would just remember it's another one of those. Like I said, I've never gotten up before 9 a.m. for a show, so that was me rifling through like whatever costume box we
I love Blue Haven Brick says Holly loves blonde wigs. To be fair, I think it's the same wig, just styled.
It probably is. It probably is.
And Flynn, look,
I love the fact, that you are sharing the earbuds.
Yeah, we must have had. There must have been something going on that day, because I'll tell you, y'all, like we were here by hook or by crook. Like it did not matter if we couldn't. Like we did it on our phone a couple of times because like the internet wasn't working or the whatever it was. But yeah, man, we were gonna be here. There's another.
Nice. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. That's the one.
That's
Oh,
great.
and Moto's
Wonder what-
costume was awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Blonde
Rorschach.
hair,
I still
blonde
have
hair
that.
is magical, you guys.
I know.
It's so good.
What the heck? Oh, here we go. So this
Yeah,
is my.
genuine.
Now this was I was
Nice.
supposed to actually save this for the part where people were sharing builds, but whatever, it's
But
here
it's
now.
here.
So yeah, this was our Fab Max build, and that was an actual working train. I have a video in the video.
Guys, guess what I chose to show off as my favorite thing?
Oh, awesome!
Amazing.
Look at the dust on that. That has been out on the shelf.
Do not clean it. Do not.
No, it looks even more authentic with all
Yes.
that dust and
It looks
crud
like
on
it went to Burning Man.
Perfect.
But yeah, it is still together. It's still intact. It's still displayed in the garage. And
That's amazing.
I think before we were able to go to conventions and see people in person, this was my favorite collab that we did.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, I'll be honest, and I mean, I'll just put this out there. I would love to see us do this as a full layout all
Heck
together. I mean, I think it deserves to be redone. And you know, I don't know if anybody remembers this. Wait, I still have it up here. Don't I? Oh no, where is it? We actually won. Oh yeah, here it is. We came in that year best of show honorable at BrickCon.
Yep.
And we have the brick to prove it. Pretty dang cool. So yeah, there you go. One of my first projects on the 3D printer. Again, before I knew what I was doing. And this was one of my very first 3D print and Lego images that I put together. I threw some pictures in here of like some builds that I did while we were doing the show. This was for our Valentine's post on Instagram.
Aw.
Okay, this was the first thing that we ever built and took to show, and we thought it was so huge.
And it was impossibly huge and the architecture
detailed. It was so detailed.
Very
That's
complicated.
cute.
Oh my God. I was trying to find our tree, which was the very first thing we ever built. Now, this is truly the first thing I ever built as an adult when I got bulk Lego. And I discovered that you could make your own things, that like people were making things for art. So me and my friend Tina built this little like pirate island out of like whatever scrap that we had sitting around. It was when we only had, like 5 bricks or whatever. And this was the mech that I did for the mech build, the Cinderella mech. That was a lot of fun.
Fun. Never gets old.
So good.
So good.
I can't. I just look like I smelled something really bad. Actually, I look like Father Guido Sardici. Okay. So this is when we had Jake and Holly on talking about the process of getting onto Lego ideas.
Oh yeah.
Like an early show. And look, and there's Wolfie.
Yep.
So wow. Wow, I can't believe I didn't realize it was that long ago. Oh look.
Wow, high-tech video effects.
I know, look, it's like our first shows.
Yeah.
And we have another person who made it to 10,000 on Lego Ideas.
We do.
Oh yes, yeah. I'm gonna mention that in a minute here. But here's one of
was this our Mother's Day show?
Yes, and we had a bunch of people on. There's Naomi, they're down there by Holly, and Megan, and Alice Finch, and Claire Nordlow, and Kelly. That was a great show, and Kat. That was a fun show.
And Kat.
Yeah,
I was wearing a tie.
Yeah, because it was Mother's Day. You were being
Proper
very
tense.
And here's even more, our expanded playlist with more people. Christina Ritzman was here, Bree. Yeah, that was a fun show. Amy's there. Kat, Crystal. Oh, and here's where everybody was feeding their animals, and I'll never forget Megan Rothrock had her
Lizard. Yeah.
This was the Logan cookie time. That episode. Her bearded dragon, that's what it was.
Yeah.
This is when Brickmaster Amy sent a video. She actually sent a video to say hi to everybody. Richard, that was one of our
how-to
videos. Oh, this is when we had Maddie and Jimmy from Australian Lego Masters on.
That was fun.
That was a really fun show too. Gosh, you guys, we had like a bunch of people. There's Mark. That was great. Matthew Ashton. That was a coup, you guys. That was a coup. And when we got Matthew Ashton on the show, like I remember that being a really big deal. And we were so excited. And then when we went to Denmark, he took us out for ice cream.
That was very sweet.
What the cutest thing ever.
He did seem to genuinely enjoy it too.
Yeah, he's a great
sweet.
guy.
Yeah.
There's Mel Caddick, who we had on and came and talked to us. Oh, look at that, Moto.
Man, yeah, that was the early stages, I think.
Wow. Yeah, your method has been refined since then. This was early experimentations and already so cool.
Oh, that was great. Was that Crystal's dad? Wasn't Crystal's dad was on? And there's Justin. And Boone. Wow, you guys, look at this.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute madness. And there's an early brunch bunch. Look at us all.
Yeah.
Oh, when we were young and beautiful.
I know.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
What is happening right now?
I don't know what this is.
I don't know.
Oh, and there's Tiago.
Yeah.
We had Tiago on. That was a great one. He has since no longer with Lego, but still does like a very successful Lego channel.
He does those amazing close-up builds, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think he was pretty
successful. Not anymore.
Yeah, didn't he do his own thing before he was on? Before he went to Lego?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, and then there's Wes Talbot. That was a great day. You were out of town that day. That was a fun show too. He was great. He was a really great guest. Oh, I think that's all of them. The slideshow. So that was the slideshow from our 200th anniversary, you guys.
Good times.
Woo! Blast from the past.
Amazing.
Kim, you were on an episode. And I could not find a picture of it. I tried. There were so many pictures to go through. Yeah, there were just so many pictures to go through. It was crazy.
Because you had cool builds behind you. I remember that episode.
But gosh, you guys, that's nuts. Well, you know what I also have here? I have some videos, and I also have some photos from people that we kind of talked about, that if you wanted to do a final build for the show today, or if you wanted to do, or bring in a one that you built in the past that you were really fond of, or something that meant the show for you. Yes, that's right. You were Cybernetic Pigeon Productions. You were, because we showed your video that you made about Thunderman, your Thunderman Origins video, which was amazing.
That's awesome.
So I have here I have the pictures that people sent. Now I gotta go and I have to get the I have a little file here that tells me what everything is, because I don't have.
Wow, you ever feel like you need 3 or 4 screens?
Yes, now I feel like I need 3 or 4 screens, and I don't know. I
didn't print off a script like in the old days.
I hope I have these in order, and I know who will keep me honest will be Monica, because she's really good at this stuff.
Yes.
And I'm really terrible at it. Now I want to say that this is Monica's, because this looks like a Monica. This looks like a Monica.
It must be going last to first, because I know I submitted at the last minute last night.
I don't know. I couldn't remember that. I mean, I couldn't remember. I was unable to like match the photos with the descriptions because I am ridiculous. But I'm going to put this one up first. And if it's,
just to cut in, are we going on tour with Randall
to the hotel?
Yeah. You might.
Okay, here we go.
No, it's not working.
It's happening. I promise. It's going to be here in a minute.
Click, click, click. There's a lot of typing behind the scenes.
A lot of clicking. There we go.
That one's not mine.
Okay, this then is Rob Zaccardi, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Somebody help
I
us.
don't have access to.
I know, somebody help me,
I know
please.
we always
I'm
need
di-
help from people in the chat.
I'm dying here. Somebody,
But it's got
somebody help.
Thunderman.
Oh,
up
it's
at the
Matthew
top.
Builds Bricks. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Matthew.
I apologize. It's been a morning.
Clicky.
Look at this. You got
Nice.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Aww.
And Matthews says, here's my final build. Each square depicts a TrickyBricks guest room, including Miss Thing and Angela, Clicky, Logan, Skittles, Blair, Holly, Cara, Moto, Thunderman, plus Robert painting the build. Look closely and see what you can see. You may even see an extra creature interested in a cookie time.
Aww. There's
That's
like
amazing.
cookies on a fishing pole. That's cute.
That is awesome. That is fantastic, Matthew. Thank you so much. What a
Great job. Wow.
What Cookie
Top is
Monster.
beautiful.
It's so good. Cookie Monster.
Oh my gosh.
Fantastic, y'all. Great
That
build,
is
Matthew.
perfect.
That is just so good. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh yeah, and I love the cookies, and I also love, by the way, Thunderman
Yes.
at the end of the rainbow.
Oh my God.
As well he should be.
It's like a rainbow trail.
And there's Robert. Did you see that, Cara?
No, where?
Right here?
Oh yeah, on top of the thing.
He's I know, it's awesome.
Aw.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna back out here and try and
It's like is that like a spray, like an airbrush or spray?
Yeah, it's spray
can?
can.
Spray paint can.
Oh, so cool.
It's so good.
Okay, now I know this is Rob
Nice.
Zaccardi.
Oh, going out to the
No,
movies.
this is Darren Siegfried. Sorry, Darren Siegfried. My
Oh,
bad.
Yeah, the intermission.
It says it right at the top.
Candy.
Yeah, so this is let's see. Oh yeah, I went through my past builds and selected, in my opinion, my most meaningful Tricky Lug builds. I hope that they're in order on here. So this is from February 2022. Let's go to the movies build challenge. Let's all go to the lobby.
Oh, that's right. Let's all go to the
Love
lobby.
it.
Yep.
That was a good one. And actually I now have a t-shirt that says let's all go to the library with books that look like they're dressed up like the little characters here. Okay, and this was from the Pun Build Challenge secondhand store.
Good one. 5-finger discount.
That's right.
That is hilarious. I forgot about this with Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redbeard. It's
Great.
And then this is what is
wow.
Tricky
Hollywood
Love You
Squares.
Build Challenge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Darren.
That is
Look, we get to be Paul Lynn in the center
I
square.
know. That is so awesome.
That
Logan.
technique for Blair's mustache is so good.
Oh, I know.
I love the Logan square. That's cute.
I know, Logan, with the cookie. So good. And Thunderman. And I
Yeah.
love the Thunderman. Like, oh, I'm sorry, Randall. Disappeared goes.
All
I
good.
love the Thunderman square with the abbreviation of his name.
So good.
So good. So good. All right. And this is
Rob Zaccardi.
This is Rob Zaccardi. Oh, thank you. It says it right there. Yeah, this was the Fab Max Furry Road Best in Show runner-up. That's so amazing, y'all. BrickCon 2020. So cool. So cool. This is Fabulous Man MKE. Oh, wow. This is fantastic.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
So cute.
The Logan is killing me, you guys.
Yes.
And this is, by the way, here's the quote that that he attached to this from Dr. Seuss. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
Oh. Well, isn't that poignant?
That's really beautiful. Thank you so much. I love this. This is great. This is great. And no, I'm not crying. You're crying.
And Fabufan, if anyone who would see him on Instagram, Fabufan has been making amazing brickheads lately. A lot of them.
So this is from See You Later. And it says, my first Tricky Lug collaboration, Mad Max Fury Road. My first mosaic for Halloween, The Monster. Thank you, Flynn and Richard, for all you've done for the Tricky Lug family. This is awesome. And I love that people were encouraged to contribute, even if they didn't have any Fabuland figures, and they all rose to the occasion.
Totally.
Amazing. Let's see. And those are great. Those are great. Oh, wow. Fantastic. His first mosaic. Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's some fancy.
That's a beautiful border. Oh, that's nice.
Now this is Monica's.
Mhm.
What
Wow.
a beautiful, beautiful. Oh, wow.
Sweet.
That's,
Monica, your
wow.
mosaics made me happy every time I opened up my phone to look at what was coming up.
Mhm.
Okay, y'all, I got to show you this because this is making me laugh right now. And I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to pull in.
There's more pictures. There's some zoomed in shots.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Last Queen.
No, this one's my favorite, though.
Sometimes Blair.
And Skittles with the weather.
Brilliant.
That is classic.
It's always cloudy with a chance of cookies.
Exactly. Excuse me. That's so great.
Skittles is coming over here like, somebody called.
I know. Somebody say something. Oh, this is fantastic. And sometimes Blair. That's so good.
Oh, and those are Dot's bracelets in the background, I just realized.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Skittles with the weather. Oh my goodness. Oh, so this is from Minifig Nick, and this was one of his very I think this was the first thing he did of us a long time ago on his Instagram. This is a great. I don't see. Yeah, a memory for all of us to cherish. Thank you, TrickyBricks, for all the fun times from Minifig Nick.
The werewolf clock.
Yes, with the heart. I
Mhm.
love it.
Amazing.
And Logan's under the table.
Yeah, the Logan. So this is, I believe, Chris Chalice. Yeah, this is Chris Chalice's Fab Max helicopter.
So
So
good.
amazing. Excellent. And he said, he says, one of the greatest build challenges. Chris of many names Chalice. Oh, another Chris Chalice. Very cool. That's a cool look. I like that. Oh, now this is from Shane Levan, you guys.
Aw.
And Shane, who has been, again, a driving force in the early days. And Shane says, I was 29 when I first started watching, and now I'm about to be 34 in a couple of days.
Oh.
Built this using coral pieces I got from Richard and Flynn.
Cute.
Oh, happy birthday,
Awesome.
Shane.
Okay.
Welcome to the other side of 30. Very good. Very cool. Was that can't be all of it? Is it all of it?
Maybe.
No. There. Nope. I guess that was it. That was all of them. Sorry. Yes.
All of them?
I
Wow.
apologize. I do have some videos as well. But really, yeah, that was.
We got
I
a
think, all
hello
of
from
us.
Apples.
Yeah, we have. Well,
and
we
Oliver.
Yeah, those are videos, which I'm going to get to
Oh,
here
got
in
it.
just a second. So give me a minute to get this off the screen. Whew. And what a this is all just bringing back so many memories, and looking at some of those pictures from the past shows. Like some of them I don't even remember happening.
For a lot of shows.
Yeah, it was a lot of shows. That's 400 and something episodes, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, and I went through the folder the other day of all the thumbnails that I've made for the show, all the title cards that I made. And I mean, I repeated some of them super cozy Sunday. Like there were a few that I redid, you know, like Sunday Fun Day, but by and large, they were almost all original thumbnails. And back in the day when I was really going crazy, I would get ones that like matched the theme, and then I was like, you know, this Lego background is good enough.
Oh, Chris Palace, I thought those were Modulex tiles. That's so
cool.
From like the Modulex calendars and all that they would do.
Well, and so Fabby Fan says so much Fab Max we do need to revisit. You know, if we could win the Best in Show honorable mention on a virtual, imagine what we could do with a full size like couple of tables. I'm just saying. Like,
I put a concept name in the private chat for you to check out.
Moto, I actually I did revisit it when Furiosa was in theaters because I had scored some more.
There you go.
Definitely Furiosa, a Fab Max.
Wait. This was my Furiosa figure.
Ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Well, hey, let me see. Talk amongst yourselves while I get these videos queued up, because this one's going to actually take a few minutes. So I apologize.
You know, Kara, I think I'm going to ask
You want to do hammer time to?
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure. Well, why don't you ask Kara your question first, and then we'll do hammer time, which will give me time to get the music ready.
Kara, do you know anyone who knows how to scrapbook who might be able to give us a hand turning all of these amazing things into a scrapbook?
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Awesome. I totally know how to. I have I am the queen of art supplies over here.
I thought so.
And yes, we can absolutely have a whole scrapping party.
Cool.
I
Very
wish I
good.
could be there for the scrapping party.
Yes, please. And we can share the scrapbook in person at conventions.
Yeah, oh yeah, we could bring them on. That's a great idea.
That's a really cute idea.
Okay, are you ready? Because
Oh my God.
all right, it is.
There we go.
Yes, it's its own bit, Randall.
I brought out the weirdest damn hammer. Here we go.
Whoa.
Nice. Wow.
That could do some serious damage.
Yeah. So what's crazy about this is it's got a carriage imprint on the top.
Wow.
Nice.
But what this type of hammer is normally used for these days is auto body work.
Oh,
Where
all right.
Yeah, you slip it underneath the sheet metal and you hammer from the other side to get dents and dings and reshape steelwork metal.
Cool.
But yeah, this is a really unbalanced, unhinged kind of crazy, vintagey sort of tool there. And there you go. There's a 16-inch machinist hammer. That's just the handle. That's not the head.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
this will be I would not want to get. This is like a zombie apocalypse type of hammer.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's like a side swing to the skull type of hammer.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I wanted to do the metalworking Mandalorian lady, this would be part of the tool set there.
Very nice.
But there you go. There's the last hammer time.
The more you know.
The more you
Save the
know.
best for last.
Oh yeah, everybody, by the way, if you want to contribute a photo or a brief note to the scrapbook, please email it to trickylug@gmail.com.
Sweet.
Fantastic.
Love that.
And I will set this down before I hurt myself. There we go.
Okay, I'm still looking for the videos because
Overcompensating much from Blair.
I was looking at the hammer. Okay, let's see. I'm probably gonna have to do these one at a time, so maybe we'll have like a little sort of like break in between each one.
Okay.
Well, first of all, this isn't a video that somebody sent. This is actually a video that I took of our very first official meeting when we found out that we became a lug when we were in Chicago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Chicago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And there are some people in this video. Yeah. So give me a second here. And I think I'm going to try and do it without
And I remember we've come so far. I'm not afraid to meet people in person anymore. I was so nervous. Like, should I have a mask? Is it okay?
I remember.
Do I need to be 7 feet away? I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready for this one?
Let's do it.
Oh yes, we were all saying hi to Rob Zaccardi, who couldn't be there.
Oh, okay. Oh, darn.
But look at that! What a great group of people. Like that's too cool.
Mm-hmm.
Too cool. So I have some other ones. So again, continue talking amongst yourselves.
Yeah, just another reminder: the Discord and the lug is still a thing. So.
And we have a meeting next Saturday. So
yes, yeah, it's not like it's
show
just
up.
going away forever. Like I would actually encourage you that if you haven't gone or haven't participated in Tricky Lug up to now because you're like, oh, I can go to the show, it's all the same. I would encourage you to please come and hang out and do some Tricky Lug meetings. Do some collabs with us. Like it's the best way to keep this all going.
Does anyone want to talk about the collab for Cascade?
Sure. I feel like I'm on PBS now. It's viewers like you that will keep Tricky Lug going. So the collab for this year's Cascade is going to be, now we haven't come up with an official name for it yet, but it's basically going to be like a sort of steampunk circus theme. So it's going to be really fun. We've got some standards coming out for people and stuff like that. So there's going to be lots of really fun projects coming up. So I would say like come check it out. Let's see. So I've got some more videos here. I keep trying to get them up and then I start talking. So don't let me talk anymore. Please.
All right.
Well,
Probably
it's a
the
circus.
best.
It's a circus where everyone is nice to the animals, and
The animals are all robots.
and the animals are presenters.
Animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an animal circus per se. It's much more humane.
More like a robot circus, but I can imagine animals being some of the presenters.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, like the idea was that it would be a steampunk animal circus, so that like all the animals are robots, and that's how it goes. That's the whole. That's how we are.
The animals are the
performers and
performers, the actors.
Yes, the actors.
Wow, Pink Wheels 3 was one of our earliest contributors to
Yes.
and one of our earliest.
She was the winner of our very first. But when we were doing build challenges with a prize, she was the first person to ever win. She did the big kitty cat mech, and it was amazing. Let's see. Randall's on the front. I'll give him a break while he's on.
You guys need to tell everybody what the perks are at different contribution levels from the chat from Peg.
Okay, so
for
hang on,
only
I'm gonna do...
for only the price of a cup of coffee every week.
That's right.
And a collab tends to net you something fun.
Yes.
Gosh, that takes me back to the Twitch days.
Oh my goodness. Robot dogs dancing in pink tutus. Wow, that sounds like something you'd see in Katamari Damacy, which I just started playing. Okay, so this next one is from Apples, who y'all have seen in the chat for years, and we were actually fortunate enough to meet at Scarebeck last year, and he has sent a video.
Year before last, I think. Yeah.
Year before last. Oh my
Year
God.
before last.
I know. I know.
Okay, and here he is.
Hello from Europe, everybody.
Oh no,
You may know me as
the
Apples,
volume
but,
isn't coming
please call me
in.
Daniel.
Oh, well, sorry,
I can
we'll have
hear
to
it.
come back to that.
I can hear it.
I can hear it. I can hear it, but there's a
I heard it.
ton of typing going down on a keyboard.
Oh, it might be Kara.
That's me. Sorry.
No, you know what? You were able to hear the volume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, well-
because we didn't. I didn't hear
wow.
any volume on it.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to do this a
Yeah,
different way.
we can hear it.
I'm going to do this a different way so that I make sure that we can hear it, because I didn't look at all the videos because I wanted them to be like here for the surprise. So give me
I'm sure
give me a
he's saying
second.
Tricky Lug is the worst.
I know you stink. That's what he says. Sorry, guys. Talk amongst yourselves, seriously, because I need a second.
I'm curious, actually, for having been on, we've been on 4 years now.
4.5.
4.5 years. Randall, how long have you been building?
How long have I been building, like making my own stuff?
Yeah, was it since you were a little boy, or how long have you been building?
What's that number that Monica was holding up?
4.5
years. Very good. Very cool.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's been a while.
Would you have thought when you we showed our first mock that was so tiny that we
So
thought was so
horrible.
huge? Would you have thought when you started building that you would have built the Chicago sign?
There was one time in my adolescence, I want to say, that there was a park near where I grew up, and there was a Lego event, and I thought that it was just for people to go and build things. But when I got there, me and my mom, we realized that, people were going to display things. So pre-built. So I was like, well, I ain't winning nothing today. But I remember that moment of, people build stuff that aren't sets at home, and they come and they go and display. Like, I know people come, I was making my own stuff before that, but there was a public consumption of these things. So since then, I don't know, I didn't really understand how to do it. I just knew that it was a thing. And so after post-pandemic, I would say, post the height of the pandemic, that's when I started displaying. So at a certain point, I knew that I wanted to contribute, to the fabric of the community. So I felt like it was an eventuality, probably.
Well, if you're like us, when you're early building, you don't know what it is you shouldn't be able to do, so you just do it.
Yes.
Like, you figure out a way.
That's how Snake Queen happened. We had no idea what we were doing. But I feel the same way, Randall. I remember, we got our first Lego set, the X-Men thing.
Yep.
And I always knew, of course you can build your own things out of it, but I didn't realize that people were making an art form out of it. I didn't understand that there was an actual interest in people building things and people posting things and getting feedback on them, and I just had no idea that was even out there. So it was a revelation when the first time I went on Instagram. Actually, it wasn't even on Instagram. It was on, what was everybody on before Instagram?
Mock pages, Flickr.
And Flickr was great. And I know I've said this in the past, but I will still say it. I am sorry that Instagram became the focus or the place for Lego builds, because I can't think of a worse platform besides maybe Twitter to show off pictures like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you got to be able to zoom in and have high resolution.
That's the
photos.
thing. And I know people moved there because it was an easy, it's about pictures, so we'll just post our pictures here. And it ended up being not all it was cracked up to be.
Yeah.
But hey, okay, I've got Daniel's Apple's message here now. So hopefully,
hey, I gotta head out, y'all.
Oh, okay. Bye, Yano.
Wanted to say thank you so much for everything.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for bringing lively and beautiful animations to our show and contributing so much.
And colorful builds.
Yes. And a wonderful friendship. So thank you for that.
Absolutely. All right. Big love to everyone on screen and in the chat.
Bye, Yano. Thanks for coming.
See you, Yano.
Yeah,
I'll see you around, Yano.
Okay, so here is Apple's video. Now that we can hear it. All right, here we go.
So from Europe, everybody. You may know me as Apples, but please call me Daniel. I unfortunately did not have time to build a TrickyBricks related mock because I still have to work on this thing for German exhibition. I just wanted to say hi and say thank you. First to all the people in the chat for the fun discussions that I could read, although I did not participate much. But most importantly, of course, thank you to Flynn and Richard for this little COVID experiment that you created for us for this show that I believe got bigger than expected. And thank you for the discussions that we could be part of, and for the challenges that you created for us, and all the news that you shared with us. And I would say thank you for the friendliness that you brought to our homes through the computer screen. I enjoyed this time very much, this nearly 5 years, as like an end to each of my weeks. So I hope this last show is a blast, and thank you again, and I hope that maybe sometimes we see each other again. But for now, bye from Europe.
Oh, that was wonderful. Thank you so much. Oh, goodness. Coffee.
Oh, yep. Coffee time.
Coffee, it's way past lunch. Jeez.
Yeah. No, that was the drinking game. Sorry. That was very nice. Thank you so much.
Daniel's such a
Apples.
sweetheart. It was so good to meet you.
Yeah, it really was. Like, what a fun, like, that was such a fun time. And there was like, we even like marked the moment with photographs. I remember somebody, was it you, Holly, that was like, we have to catch this in a photo.
I think it was Daniel, actually.
Well, no, it was before he even came up to us. He was like on the way. We were like, hey, bye. Have schedule travel.
Joel.
Great to see you. Thank you. Very good.
And I wanted to give a shout out wherever you are to Cornado too.
Yes, Cornado. My goodness, like so much fun. He did so many cool things with us, and we share a birthday. And I actually text him every birthday.
And Mairead, who helped out so much in the
And Mairead. Yes, absolutely.
It's definitely been it's a village, right?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if anyone really knew, but so Mairead helped us out so much putting together the slideshows with the challenges. And they would often come in, or sometimes they would come in minutes before the show. So there was this mad reorganizing, and which is why we would look so fraught when we would first come on.
Among other things.
I mean, all those things.
Besides just the general COVID madness, like that we, like I think I even said that on one of our early episodes. I said, thank you for coming and joining us as watch us slowly descend into madness. It was very true. Okay, so this next one is from Oliver, who we see a lot in the chat, and he's here with a video from Scareback, actually. So let's get that on the screen. This has been and there's somebody in the green room who will have to wait until this video is over, but then they will be on. So let's go ahead and check out Oliver's video.
Hi, Sunday Richard. This is Oliver from Scareback Center. Ramping up to the Scareback Fan Weekend. It's set up day today here. I've already finished the counts. I brought my Futurama brackets.
Awesome!
Sakes for the first 3 minifigure themes, and I brought some postcards for classic Lego themes. It was 2 years ago here at Scareback. A lot of fun following your streams on YouTube, and I hope we see each other again, whether online or in person. Say goodbye for now and have fun, and we'll have fun here in Scareback.
Awesome. Thanks, Oliver. What a great video. And he's here, which is awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure it's StreamYard muffling it as well. I could hear it. Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay, so somebody's in the green room, y'all. And I want to say, I think this may be our most frequent guest. If I had to guess, I'm pretty sure. Is it
Logan?
Yes. And I wanted to say, like, a special, before he gets on here, a special shout out to him, because y'all, I am famously disorganized, and this is a man who would come be on our show if I texted him like literally 5 minutes before we were about to go on. He would be like, absolutely, I'm there. Like, I don't think he ever said no one time. And I want to thank him so much for that. So, hey, everybody, check it out. It's Bricks O'Brien.
Oh, hello. I am here exclusively to make Flynn cry. That's the only reason I'm here today. I am in the middle of reorganizing my entire apartment, as I told Flynn, but how could I miss the opportunity to make a grown man cry live in front of a studio audience here? Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hi, Brian. It's so good to see you.
Good to see y'all too. Are we behaving? I've been listening, but I'm just double checking.
Yeah, I mean, as much as possible.
Yeah.
All right, good.
And
Brian, you can trade with me and take my place because I got to head out.
Okay, cool.
You saw me on the phone earlier, but yes, I had to stop by and be part of the last show. Thank y'all for having me. Brian,
so much.
I'll see you next year. Hopefully, if you come to Cascade, I might be there. I've been
sooner rather than later.
We'll see.
Do it.
We'll see.
Do it.
Oh. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all eventually.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
See the TrickyBricks Build and Chat, where the elite meet to greet and eat, or something like that. Something like that. So Brian, I just want to say, like, in the time that I have known you over this last 4.5 years or so, what an amazing journey you've been on. Like, we've had our journey.
Flynn, this isn't about me. This isn't about me.
For right now, it is. For right now, it is. This guy has been on an amazing journey and has done so much, not only just for me personally, but like for this show. And like sometimes he was he had to be a therapist. Sometimes he had to be the guy who was quick solving problems in the background. Oh my God, the camera won't come on. And OBS I took a giant crap. What am I gonna do?
And the originator, should I say, of the spicy take.
Of the spicy take, yeah, the original spicy take. So yeah, but I'm so proud of everything that you've done, and you've now self-published 2 books.
Yes.
2 books. Amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. Great. I mean, yeah, like life keeps getting unbelievably crazier by the month. And just when I think like, I'm all washed up, I'm good, I'm going to sit home and just play with my Lego and whatever. And then just more stuff keeps happening and I'm like super grateful for it. And, it wasn't without obviously pitfalls and adversity and all that, right? But like having such a strong connection to the community and specifically the TrickyBricks community, especially in that lockdown phase, man, like talk about being a setting an example for what it means to be a positive and welcoming community. Like, I think as Mr. Family Friendly, I'm very wholesome and welcoming, but then I look like, the angry Bostonian compared to what happens over here, right? And watching what all of you have done in these past couple years has been unbelievably cool. And I got to meet like a ton of you in real life. And like, yes, Moto's a real person, not just a dude in a chair. He actually climbs like, buildings and stuff. And it's just, we did all those quarantine cast live streams and like, I wouldn't think back as fondly on them without, you being there and everybody being part of them in one way or another, the charity events and, just beyond grateful to know all of you in whatever way that I do. And, it's super cool. So thank you for having me all this time, man.
Absolutely. And also I want to encourage people. It is very hard for self-published books to make it into the library. But as I discovered this week at school, you can actually, most libraries, if not every library, has an online form that you can fill out to request a book be added to the library's collection. Now, just because you request it doesn't mean it's actually going to happen, but they will give it a real consideration. So I encourage you to go to your local library and put in a request form for Brian's books.
Well, no, it's actually, this is the book illustrated by Kevin Hinkle as well. So if you want to use, you know, two celebrity names from the Lego realm, you know, for getting the book in libraries, is Pro Gamer's Guide. Oh, sorry, big screen now. Pro Gamer's Guide, all about maintaining healthy habits on your journey to gaming greatness. And the newest one, which I think a lot of us can appreciate here, is Pro Gamer's Guide to Making Friends, which, you know, trying to make new friends in unlikely situations is very difficult. So where's the best way that you can meet awesome and amazing people is especially at a convention, which is where most of the life lessons take place.
Yay.
And
that's
you know,
awesome.
Kevin and I have worked our tails off to do like these awesome books for kids. So, you know, libraries, wherever we can get people to appreciate the work we put in. And and thank you for being like such massive supports of what we've done. That's been a whole other journey in itself, man. Crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that was, I mean, my goodness, I can't even imagine, like, I'll shelve the books. I don't need to write the books. Like, I don't know that I could. And self-publishing is a tough road. Like, that's not easy. So,
yeah, I mean, the dream is to like have Scholastic knock on the door and say, "Hey, you get to be in the book fair that you went to as a kid, right?" But until we hit that point, you know, onwards and upwards to whatever we're striving to.
That is people requesting the book to be put in the library and getting it in front of faces. So yeah, you can go check that out. Go to your local library's website. They will generally, you may have to search a little bit for it, but they will generally have a request form to have a book added. And I personally just requested both books be added to the San Francisco Public Library collection.
Thank you very much.
Branch, where my friend is a children's librarian. So I don't know if that means
I
got him in, but
yeah. And you know, we have the ISBN, the Library of Congress control number and all that stuff. So we're official, you know, we're not some hodgepodge. I was the one that filed the paperwork myself, so we kind of have our act together a little bit.
I
just
hope
a little.
to one day shelve it.
I mean, you know, that's in any other context that'd kind of be like an insult, but like for you to say that, you know, thank you, Flynn. It's an honor.
I hope to one day be able to be in the children's section, putting it on the shelf in its correct Library of Congress, or if it's a public library, Dewey Decimal System order.
Yes, there it is.
You know, and hey, Brian,
so,
where can we go to buy this book if we were
you could go to Amazon, Walmart online, Barnes and Noble online, and get a copy of the book in hardcover paperback. If you just type in Pro Gamer's Guide, which is the name of the series here, you can go and grab a copy however way you want to. It gets there in 2 days. And if you do get it on Amazon, 5-star review. 5 stars. All right. No lower.
So I'm curious, Brian, have you yet given up hope on a fully realized Princess Peach Lego model?
Why would you go there?
Oh no.
Why would you do that?
Hey, I think it's fair to touch on this subject on our last show.
Wait, you need the hot take banner.
As a certified Mario professional, I have not lost hope for this great community to share in the joy that is the Princess Peach's castle, whatever form it shall may take. I stand proud and I stand tall that one day, ladies, gentlemen, guys and girls, before I rest my head in that casket, that I will get the joy of building a Lego Princess Peach's castle that is of the stature it deserves. Whoever may design it, however it may come together, please. We know a lot of people in Denmark. Blair was here. Boone's been on the show. We have more resources than ever to get this thing made. And here I am wearing a Goomba hat on your final show. So what are we doing, y'all? Come on. I don't want to die miserable. Please, for the love of God, give me the castle.
Does making me cry while laughing count?
God,
I gotta say that's the
It
most
counts.
effective political speech I've seen all year.
It's true.
Dude, you put me in office, you know the first thing that's going to happen? Forget the economy. Forget the economy. That's what's happening.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
What do Goombas use for currency? That's what's happening to the economy.
coins.
Yes, gold coins. We will, you know,
Right.
the Fed is going to print off so many gold coins. It's going to be great. Love it. It's awesome. So,
You know,
oh my goodness.
something that has been so rewarding for me and that I am so grateful for as someone who does not have many kids in his life, you know, we don't have a lot of little kids in our life, is that for a group of AFOLs who could have just spoken to other AFOLs and left kids out of it, that Bricks O'Brien and also on the TrickyBricks Build and Chat, we've made a place that's been safe for kids to share and be treated as fully fledged artists.
Yes.
You know, who they were without, you know, anyone talking down to them or just, you know, it made a place for some very little kids and in the medium size who've now like even grown up. It just, that has been wonderful for me, and it's been such a gift in my life, and if we've had a little part in that, it makes me just really happy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really hoping that part of my duties at whatever library I end up working at will be, you know, being able to do story times or things with kids. And one of the things I'm really aiming for, y'all, is to do ASL story time. I've been working really hard on my ASL stuff, and I'm really hoping to incorporate that with my incorporate that with my library work and hopefully be able to do that and maybe do some Lego programs with the kids there. And because I'll tell you, like, my time working as a Lego instructor before and after Lego Masters, it stopped in the middle because pandemic. But I love interacting with the kids and just they just have so much hope and so much imagination and just so much they can just like the stuff that they can make up as they go along is just incredible. And I wish that we could as adults still tap into that sometimes, just like completely bonkers stuff that they come up with. I'm just always amazed.
I think we have some in the last 4.5 years.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. One or two.
Yeah, you guys know like just how valuable spaces like that are, and you know everybody talks about all the change that should happen in the world and blah blah blah, right? But the number one, change happens with each of us making the impact that we do every day. But secondly, it comes down to the kids and giving them a voice and a platform to be treated with respect. And you know, obviously still kids, right? But we don't want to like limit their creativity, you know, or not let spaces like that be hard to come by. Like, and that's what I've appreciated about this community too. Like, y'all are accepting of everybody from any walk of life. And when I think of like communities that say a lot of that, but y'all actually put your money where your mouths are. And like, I see it at conventions and I see the smiles on people's faces when they're representing Tricky Lug, and Monica's one of them, all the time, just like so excited to see me. And I'm like, oh, hi. Yeah, it's great. So, you know, that is not by happenstance. It's because y'all have set the standard for what being good and cool and welcoming is. And that's my biggest takeaway from like this time of y'all doing this show, especially during the time that you did, which is so important. And, you know, this is the end of like the live shows, right? Besides maybe the Christmas specials, I think you guys mentioned. But
right.
I think of it as not goodbye, but a phrase I like to use, which is bye for now. And in whatever context, y'all have an impact in the Lego community going forward, or just wherever you are, whatever you do in life. Like that sentiment will always carry with each of us because y'all have set an unbelievably awesome standard. And I'm honored to know all of you in the way that I do. And wherever life takes each of us, that's super exciting. And I'm ready for it. You know, it's cool.
Thank you, Brian.
Thanks, Brian. That's
Thank you.
awesome.
That's really sweet.
Did I make him cry? I can't tell. I don't know. Where are the tears?
I've got the big glasses on.
Yeah, all right, good. It's mission accomplished. We're good. Round of applause, everybody. We got it. We got it.
We're gonna 3D print a set of washer blades for the glasses.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Oh my goodness, you guys! It's
Yeah, I
too
mean,
much.
Lego's definitely the right place for that community, right? Because even as
Yeah.
we become adults, it's valuing the play factor, valuing the art, valuing community, and you know, kids are hopefully, if everything goes well, AFOLs in the making, right? We want them to hold on to that and give them an example that you don't have to let all of that go when you grow up.
And also, if I can soapbox for just a second.
It's your show. You do what you want, man. Go ahead.
The library is one of the last free spaces that you can just go to and hang out. You don't have to buy anything. You don't even have to look at a book if you don't want to. You can just go in there and sit and read or be on your phone or get a drink of water or go do whatever. And it's free and it's there for you. You can get, you can borrow a room if you need to have a meeting, if you need a space where you need to gather or you need to meet a friend. And it's especially important for kids because they don't have any more free spaces to go and hang out. There isn't anywhere else you can go. Like, imagine, there are kids like we were from the latchkey kid generation, like our parents were both working and we had to let ourselves in. And I spent a lot of time at the library and thank goodness that it was there for me. And, you hear a lot about like, oh, the kids are, in just hanging out on the street and being bad. I was like, well, because you've taken away any possible place that they can go. So, if you're a kid, I encourage you to go and spend some time at your local library because it is a free place that you can go. Go there and play your D&D game. Go there and, do check out a cool book or, they have maker spaces now in libraries. Go check out a 3D printer. Go request a book. But anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now. But
would you mind if I share a brief story? Actually, I don't know if I've ever told this in my live streams or videos.
No, please.
World premiere. No, so I grew up with, a single mother, right, in the household. And I was also a latchkey kid, right? Every single day coming home, walking home from school, whatever. And going into middle school into high school, where could we go at night where it was safe instead of literally the city streets, which were not safe in Lynn, Massachusetts, if you're familiar at all. And it was the library. And I would go there when I didn't have any internet at home, no cell phone, no laptop, no nothing. And I would take the videos I made at my grandparents' house on the weekend onto a thumb drive and upload them from the library computer to schedule out my videos for the week on YouTube. Like, that's what I would do because I didn't have any internet anywhere to access. And the library was that. And I meet up with friends there and, have a little bit of a sense of community. And without a library, I mean, there's obviously very different times then, but like without the library being a place where I could go to do even just the menial tasks like that, a separation and that safe place. Yeah, I don't know how I'd turn out. And that's why, in the books and in my general brand and world, I have the Brick City Library as this like place and it's modeled after the Lynn Public Library in Massachusetts because it was just such a fundamental part of me, being who I am. So it like for those that are, we can just be online, we can be safe, whatever. But having that face-to-face meaningful human connection and having those role models and people is still it's more important now than it's ever been. So
absolutely.
To reaffirm what you said, Flynn, you're like rock star stuff, man. It's great. It's awesome. Love libraries.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the future in that. And I'm glad that I also get to I'm glad that I'll be able to bring my love of Lego into the library with me. Like, it doesn't mean I'm not just going to abandon, we're still building. I even started building something the other day, which was really fun. I hadn't done in a while. So that was great.
And one of the fastest moving things that we put in our little library in front of our house, poly bags.
Oh yeah, poly bags.
There you go.
We've been getting poly bags and bookmarks that Cara makes for us. We've been getting a lot of bookmarks going, which is awesome.
But yeah, Glenn Copeland. This is a Will Heron design right here. Custom Will Heron design.
Yes, very good. We love a good.
Oh,
Will
hold
Heron
on, wait. Excuse me. I've been on the show, and I did not show you a pin nor a minifigure. You continue the conversation. I'll be back.
Okay. Always entertainment value. And we still have a couple of other videos to look at, by the way. So actually, why don't we put one on now while we're waiting for Brian to come back? And I have share so many things. One day. Okay, here we go. From Matthew. Oh, sorry.
Ahoy, Tricky fam, hello, Flynn and Richard. It's Matthew here from Matthew Build Bricks here in the UK. I'm here to wish you farewell and a massive congratulations and thank you for everything you have done. Around 5 years ago, during COVID, I stumbled across this silly channel and it helped me through so much with your amazing build challenges, funny stories, and all around amazing people on there. Ollie, Moto, Blair and Cara, you have also been incredibly fantastic. I would like to thank you, Flynn and Richard, for persuading me and encouraging me to go online on Instagram and share some of my amazing models and build. And I'm slowly starting to build my own community based around the Lego brick. I'd also like to congratulate you on all you've done and the legacy you've left behind in the Lego community. You've done so many awesome things, build challenges. You inspired so many people like myself to get building and get sharing those incredible builds. You have gone on so many journeys, gone to the Lego house because of your amazing building skills. We've met so many people. We've had designer interviews. And I'd also like to congratulate and thank all of your guests, Moto, Holly and Cara. You've brought so much to the channel with things such as Hammer Time, your amazing Lego knowledge, Cara's absolutely incredible computer skills, Holly's incredible Lego knowledge and hot takes, and Moto's everything else, his knowledge on rocks, national parks, and hammers. It has certainly been a fun time, even when I've been watching and eating my roast dinner here at dinner time in the UK. Thank you very much for everything you've done. You've been absolutely incredible, and thank you, because also through you, I met the amazing Brooke and Easter, who I became so close to. God bless her. Thank you for everything once again. Continue to be amazing people you are, and thank you very much. Hope to see all of you Tricky Luggers and the rest of you on the Tricky Lug meetings, because this isn't bye. It's just a little pause for now. Thank you, everybody. Keep building. Bye.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Wow. His build space is better than mine. The guy should just go live all the time.
Did he have a teleprompter? That was so beautiful.
He was like a legit TV presenter. Like Matthew, you are. Holy my goodness! Thank you so much for that. I'm gonna watch it another 4 times after the show is over and just bawl my eyes out. Amazing.
I have to give that a thunderclap.
Wait, Moto, I didn't see that. Can you do that one more? What is it? What was that?
That was a thunderclap.
That's Thunder, man. He's giving it a thunderclap.
He's wearing his thunder pants.
This is how, because this is how intense it was being in lockdown that I think Robert and Cara didn't you like hand cut the lightning bolt stickers with the band?
Yep, the original fig is here in my hand.
Yeah, I've got the duplicate.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Awesome.
So this is my fig for the day.
Mine too.
Well, this was my second fig for the day. I have one that's slightly more meaningful. But
let's wait for fig time.
We'll wait.
But I think Brian had something he went off screen for. Now he's back.
Yeah, I grabbed. Wait, did you guys? You didn't do minifigures, did you? Or did you?
No, that's at the end.
We're just
but I don't know how long you can hang out. So
there's been so many of these, I've just lost track of the itinerary. All I know is Logan cookie time. So that's just No, but I saw you guys did pins. So obviously, hashtag shill, hashtag ad. This is the Cuddles the Penguin pin.
Oh, it's cute.
That is so
It's got a glittery scarf on it. So this was the newest pin from the Kickstarter. So yeah, now you can obviously get them. And with the packaging and the safety information, we're a bunch of professionals now. So we got Cuddles there. as a pin, and then I will show my minifigure just for the sake of getting it out of the way, because I will, need to dip in a few minutes. But also hashtag shill, hashtag ad. I got the Bricks O'Brien minifigure right there with the
Nice.
Mario sweater. Look at that.
That's
Look at that. There it is. And then obviously, Flynn, I'll be sending you a bunch of bookmarks for the
Yes,
library.
please.
So
Yes.
and a bunch of other goodies too. So we'll talk. But yeah, whatever you need, I got you.
Yes, very good. Yes, actually, we haven't worked out the details yet, but I am in talks with Mr. O'Brien's people about promoting library use and getting library cards in kids' hands. So
By Mr. O'Brien's people, he means he's talking to my mom, my mother O'Brien, Mommy O'Brien. That's who he's talking to. Actually, no, you're not talking to my mom. Don't talk to my mom. Just no, stay away. She's doing all right. She's fine.
Oh, the baby pictures are how I'll miss them though.
In the Oshkosh Bagosh, Flynn.
Yes.
That's what I had. That's it.
Oh my goodness, y'all! Holy crap!
So, how long are you guys going? Or is this a 24-hour live stream? How many gifts and subs do we need to keep this going?
We have another video to
feels like
see, and then we're probably going to wrap it up there. But
Okay,
yeah.
well, I will use that as my exit point here as I continue tearing apart my entire room. It's actually it's a disaster right now. So I'm posted up on a shelf here, but
Oh my goodness! All right.
like I said, this is not bye forever, but just bye for now. You know, you guys are around. Everybody's still around and doing amazing stuff. And I'm, again, super honored and proud to know all of you in the ways that I do. And until a convention or another live show or a Christmas special or a partridge and a pear tree, I'll be catching you guys sooner rather than later. So thank you for having me and being embracing of my antics and relentlessly giving me flack for a Lego set I may never see in my life. Appreciate you.
Bye, Brian. Thank you so much.
Bye. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye, Brian.
Oh my goodness. Whew.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine, talk about relationship with kids? Can you imagine if Flynn was your Lego teacher and you're like in kindergarten?
Oh, that would be the dream,
You'd
right?
be terrified. Like, what's happening? Why do you have scary people on your arms? Okay.
It's hilarious.
Thanks, Brian. Awesome. Goodness, sorry. Whew. I'm still very kind of like all over the place. Let's see. We have one more video, I think. Oh, I did want to show this before I show the final video. I just wanted to show the power of, because when we were doing when we started doing the show, we were like, oh my gosh, the dream would be to be Lego Fan Media. It would be so amazing, and we actually achieved that. And we did it for a while, and it was great, and it was also difficult and a lot of work. And then we ended up transferring it over into making Tricky Lug a reality, like a real lug, like Pinocchio and the Blue Fairy. Like we made him into a real boy, and it was amazing. And I think a testament to what a core group that we were able to put together. Do you know what I mean? Like that everybody was able to come together. And so I wanted to show this, which was hang on a second. Which was our collab this year at Bricks Cascade. I don't have the video, I'm sorry, on hand of the Chicago version, but I do have our version here that showed, and just so, I'm going to say it, so damn proud of all of you and everything that we've done together, and to be able to pull off something like this, like that's incredible. Look at this thing. That's a lot of people together making a lot of art happen and a lot of lights
And a lot of coral.
and a lot of coral for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to show that real quick. And let's see, I'm going to get another video. So talk amongst yourselves while I keep doing this. Final thoughts? Anybody thinking?
Oh, I just wanted to remind people you have 1 day left to get your friendship timber build in and
Oh
tagged.
my gosh.
1 day? Oh, good Lord. All right. Sorry, still doing
I'm
this.
actually like I plan on keeping this time on my calendar for Lego time, which means that there's potential I can actually start building stuff again.
There you go.
Awesome.
I love
So
that
I'm
story.
sort of selfishly looking forward to reclaiming build time a little bit.
As well you should be. As well you
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah, as it's hard to build stuff when we're on camera. You know, like I can build, you know, like I'm building sets and things, but I can't really work on mocks when we're on camera because I would just be constantly like out of camera trying to get parts and stuff. So I
Just
haven't
running
even
around.
I haven't even really attempted it, and it was kind of never mind that I've just been busy with work, but that if I keep this time on my calendar, I think I might actually be able to accomplish something.
Sunday morning building is great.
Yeah, it is kind of perfect. And we can still jump on the Zooms too. So
Can share builds.
yep.
So I have one final video here from Chris Chalice. So let's get that going.
Hello. Thought it'd be easy to do a quick video. Thanks for everything. I haven't got like a long time. Thanks for everything, keeping us all sane. You're more than welcome when you come back to good old Blighty. There's a place for you to stay, guided tour, you name it. I did try and find my weapon, Logan X minifig model I built, but I couldn't find it. Other things I can remember you doing the French speech from the Monty Python and the Holy Grail scene I made.
That's
you kept us all sane. And also thanks again for all the time you've done it, and also even doing the Zoom with my cubs many years ago.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
Three members of Third Hartford. Anyway, I hope to see you soon, and also probably in a few years' time we probably get TrickyBricks the next generation, or maybe the reboot. Anyway, last thing I'm going to say.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris, so much. That's so sweet. Wow. Yeah, I think it's so funny to hear everybody say thank you for keeping us sane, because it only kind of kept the lid on for me, just like barely.
Well, I think it's reciprocal, because I feel like us doing this and having this community and having you guys here has been a big part of keeping us sane as well.
Well, okay, I'm not going to minimize it, but like literally we just came here and sat in front of a camera and were stupid for a couple of hours, but it was like y'all that
we
made
shared that.
Yeah, but we shared it with you, and it was like I don't know what to say other than it was a group effort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just us. Like we could have gone and done videos and no one watched them, and then that would have been that. Like we could be 4.5 years into a nobody watched it show. And the other thing too I want to say is I know that like especially with like Twitch and Twitter and the way the kind of pay attention to me world that we live in now, it was a lot of hard work, like it's hard work getting people. And we looked at like monetizing, and we looked at all the things that you do to become a big channel and pushing this, that, and the other thing. And I'll be honest with you, like we don't have, we have a lot of subscribers, but we don't have like, what we have is a drop in the bucket compared to a lot of places. Like just like a huge drop in the bucket. And I remember at one point, like I actually even had like a video call with someone where they were telling me like, okay, here's the things that you need to do to grow your channel and get more people and do this and that and the other thing. And then I started going around and looking. I was like, so what are channels that get lots of people? Like, what's that like? And I went and watched, and I just watched a host, many hosts on many different channels, just kind of rambling and talking about whatever it was that came into their mind, like, which is great. But I was sitting watching the chat just go like this, like to the point where you literally could not even keep up with what was going on in the chat. And I looked at that and I was like, I don't want that. Like, I actively do not want so many people that I can't keep up. That is not what I want. To be in a place where I can look at our list of viewers, read it, and feel like I know who all these people are.
Yeah, actually take the time to say hi to everybody and include people into the conversation and value their feedback and get them on the show. And it's a community. And I remember us having that conversation, you know, of what is it that you want? Do you want this to be revenue, or do you want a community? And basically, I think obviously the conclusion you came to was, I would rather have the community. That was what was important.
Yeah, and I think that honestly, I don't know that I would have lasted as long as we have if I had tried to adhere to the kind of scheduling and work that it takes to be a quote unquote successful YouTube channel. And I mean, I'm sure there are people who would have other opinions, but I feel like we created a successful channel for what we wanted to do. And I think that's part of the reason why, even though I'm really sad about it, I've made my peace with us ending the show, because I feel like we accomplished what we came for and then some. And I wouldn't have felt comfortable ending it if I felt like we hadn't done that. And, you know, like really, we just started this as a way to get through COVID, and it became all of our way to get through COVID. And then we continued it afterwards and kept it going and kept it going. And even though there were times where I was really like questioning my sanity and keeping it going, I was like, do I really, you know, because there were multiple times over the years I was like, well, maybe we should just end it. And then, and I couldn't, like, I just couldn't within myself. Like I couldn't even begin to think about making that phone call to Moto, Kara, and Holly. Like, I was like, how do I even like do that? And then there were a couple times where I know we were thinking about it, and then we would be in one of our conversations after the show is over, and somebody, you know, one of us would be like, oh, this is so much fun. I really love these Sundays, and it's such a great chance to get together. And then I'd go, oh, crap. Okay, I can't. But now, like when we did finally make the decision, and I think it was like kind of the last time we were on vacation, and just feeling like, you know, there's not many, I don't know. It's hard to sit there and say, you know what, I accomplished what I came here to do. And then when I really went back and looked at it, I went, we accomplished what we came here to do. And it made me feel better about the whole thing. Not that I won't entirely miss it and be really sad and feel like every Sunday when I get up now that I have to, like, you know, I have to quickly run and take a shower or shave or not, as the case may be. And, you know, and I also think about how much this show has helped me grow as a person. I mean, everybody talks, you know, everybody wants to talk about, or is talking about how much the show has done for them and how much we've done for people. And I want to tell you that for me, knowing that there is a support system out there, even of like people that I didn't even know very well, and that people were touched by what we did, and it was important to them. And every story of somebody feeling confident to make their first build, and every story of a parent coming to me and telling me, my child felt comfortable coming out to me because of you. And the person who came up to me and said, we saw you have a panic attack on Lego Masters, and our kid who has panic attacks learned that you can come back from it and that it's okay and that people will still love you. And every person who told me that they felt comfortable being themselves or did a Lego first because they came to our show. Well, I will always keep that in my heart. And I love all of you. And I sincerely mean that. I know it's easy to just say, oh, I love you all so much. But I really do. Like, there is space in my heart for all of you. Thank you. I'm sorry that I didn't plan on saying all that. I'm sorry. But it's sincere, and this will be it's evolved me as a human. I'll say that. It has evolved me as a human. I wouldn't be where I'm at today, doing what I'm doing and going into library work, if it wasn't this show, if it wasn't for this, and if it wasn't for all of you. And honestly, there were some days during the pandemic where I just didn't think I could continue. That I just couldn't continue going. That I just wanted to lay in bed and pull the covers over my head and just forget about everything. And
well, there was a reason to show up, right?
And there was a reason to show up. So I thank you all for that. You know, and everybody has told me, like, I can't believe you guys did 7 days a week. And I can't believe we did 7 days a week. But honestly, at that time, it was the thing.
It's what we needed, right?
It was the thing that kept me going. So thank you all for that. And I don't know, like, you know, people talking about catching lightning in a bottle. And that's what I feel like we did here. And honestly, I don't think this show was meant to go on forever. I think the show was meant to do what it did and go out on a high note. And the fact that we can all still be together after this just makes me so incredibly happy. So thank you so much to all of you, everybody on the screen right now, and everybody in the chat right now. Thank you for what you did for me and for us. Okay, I'm gonna step off for a second. I'll be right back.
You know, it's no secret that Flynn and I are not twins. We're very different, and he's much more social than I am. Well, I know we look exactly alike, so it's very confusing. But he's very much more social, and during all of this time that he's talking about, I would have really isolated, right? I would have maybe made builds and sent them out, you know, anonymously, you know, and all that, but I wouldn't have been as outgoing. I wouldn't have done the trivia show. I wouldn't have felt comfortable saying all the gaffes and just stupid stuff that I said if it wasn't for Flynn being here. And that's one of the reasons why he's my favorite human on the entire planet. But I feel so grateful for all of you for making a safe place for me to feel like I could be myself and I could dress by, you know, myself, or unlike the earliest shows where I put powder on my forehead because I was so concerned about, you know, all of this shine and all that. The fact that you made a place for me to feel like I could be myself publicly, it was really something that I'll treasure. And I enjoy that every time I see all of you in person too. And thanks, Flynn.
Thank you, honey. I love you.
And, you know, again, it's not over.
No, yeah.
We are going to continue. Tricky Lug is strong. We are going to continue to meet every month and build together and do our collabs. So our family will continue.
Absolutely. And, you know, that was one of the things that kind of helped me find my peace about ending, is knowing that it wasn't, you know, not an ending. It's, you know, like, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it a beginning, but it's definitely a continuation. And it will continue to to evolve and be amazing. And, you know, we're a lug now. That's like literally, I think in the world of Lego that we've basically checked every box except for being Lego employees, which I mean, I thought about it for a little while, but honestly, I'm going to love the library. So, but I just want to say a sincere thank you to everybody who ever came to see the show, anybody who ever came on as a guest on the show, even if it was just for a few minutes, every build, every comment. It's been really, I don't know. It's been real. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's been.
I mean, never mind that we've given everyone about 400 episodes for reruns, so you can stay entertained while you build.
423.
Oh God, syndication. That's what Flynn and Richard are going to do. They're just going to live off the residuals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
residuals. We'll make
Yeah.
at least 3 times what we made doing the show.
Right. Right.
But yeah, it's been this was really special. And you know, I used to do a lot of theater before we did this show, and there was always that, like, that meeting between an audience and a performer, and you don't get that the kind of feedback there like you do here, like being able to see what people think and hear what people think, and having the audience be part of the show, meaning they're not eating or talking on their cell phone during the show. We have to kick them out. I just mean, like, you came in and were part of the show, which was amazing. And and I wanted to pop this up real quick. This is a lovely. Thank you for welcoming me into this community and being the amazing people all of you are. You've not only encouraged me and helped me become the builder I am, but also my little brother. That's from Ibby. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. I really, gosh, I'm having a hard time here. No big surprise.
Hey,
Abner,
Abner,
hey, what's up,
Hey.
Abner? Good to see you.
Is
So
it
yeah,
bedtime?
I
Is it
think
minifig time?
I think it's
That's what
minifig
we were
time,
thinking
y'all.
of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I think so.
So why don't you go first?
Me?
Moto? Yeah.
Oh man. So I sat in front of my shelf with all the minifigs that have been, displayed over the years. And I keep coming back to that one figure
Oh no.
that represents
No.
It has to be done.
this is the face that walks you out of existence.
Wow.
Jeez.
It's
That
coming
is
through the screen.
horrifying.
If there's a way to end a series,
That
this is the view.
It.
the end of
Well
something.
done.
That's what you see when your eyes are closing. The darkness creeps in. There you go.
Wow. And your ring game is strong.
I know.
My
It's a
ring
good
game is very
game.
strong.
All right. Not on the body. All right, Holly.
I mean, it has to be. It has to be Thunderman.
Yay! Yes.
It has to be
Sure.
Thunderman.
Long live the Thunderman.
Awesome.
How many people can say that they've had their children's art turned into minifigs?
Right?
There you go.
That's some
Pretty special.
Pretty special.
Very special.
All right, Kara.
All right, so as not to duplicate, I've got my alter ego here. I think I've shown this one before, but
Nice.
Yay!
Comic-Con
Superhero.
exclusive one from COVID.
Akara.
Oh, very good. Nice. All right, and Monica.
I have a hard time choosing a minifig, so I instead went with my Miniland figure. For me.
Oh, nice.
And special friend for Motos.
There we go.
Yay! All right, I guess it's us.
Okay. Well, I also have difficulty choosing a minifigure, so I decided to show all of my space people,
which you've actually collected as we've been doing this show.
That's true, one at a time.
That's so cool. That's
Excellent.
really cool. And I've chosen for mine. I know we've shown these before, but if I had to say that there was like any minifigures that embodied us more than our actual sig figs, it would be these.
There you go.
Perfect.
This was us, usually after the show was over, where we would sit around and talk about all the crazy stuff that we did. And I will never forget, we were in at Disneyland with Paint Pusher and Cara, and we made it our we made an effort to get the Statler and Waldorf pins, collectible pins from somewhere, and we managed to get both of them in the same trip just through trading on the boards that were like around the park. So that was pretty awesome.
Cool.
Magic.
Tricky bricks, more like sicky bricks.
Wow. Or my very favorite, that show wasn't half bad. No, it was half bad and half terrible. My personal favorite. Gosh, well, I can't believe that I can't believe we're gonna say this for the final time. This is kind of
well, you know, for our Sunday build and chat, maybe.
Okay, can I tell you a secret? I don't know when it happened, maybe around episode 250 or something, but we started to realize that once Flynn clicks the end stream button, it's a few seconds before, and we always found some reason to laugh during that time.
Yeah,
Always.
and finally we were just like, okay, this is going to be a thing. Let's just lean into it.
I've got something queued up.
I do want to say before I say the big final thing, I'm going to do this because they can't erase our channel now, and they can't sue us. So I'm just going to do this anyway. And it's something I've been wanting to do for a little while. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to laugh or maybe sing a song. Seems we just got started, and before you know it, it's the time we're gonna say so long. Everybody, thanks so much for coming. Thank you so much for being with us over this past 4.5 years. And don't forget to stay safe. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Wear your mask when and where you still need to. Get your shots if you need those too. And we'll see you next time, whenever that may be.
At Tricky Lug.
At Tricky Lug. Bye, everybody.
Happy building.
We love you. I can't think of anything funny.
Do you